Hello, and welcome back to yet another Masterpiece Theater. Today, we have so much to talk about. I'm just going to let everybody know up front. We're going to be just firing them off because we got so much to talk about. First off, big old shout out to my mother. She is awesome enough to be working with our schedule. She's upstairs with the boy so that Kimberly could be here. She is here.
Hello.
And you might actually hear some crunching because she's going to eat some Fritos. We had a little bit of a late dinner.
Well, we've had a late day and everything.
I'll run through that real quick while I run through what happened, what we did with our day. Please share this out. We need to get people in here. I got some sweet pieces here that I want to draw them both, if at all possible. So let's share. Sharing is caring. Today, for those of you who didn't see the post that I put up, we went and visited Kimberly's grandmother and grandfather. And it was especially important because in December, I lost my grandmother. And so JJ only had one grandmother and two grandfathers left. My grandfather's still alive. My paternal grandfather's still alive. And Kimberly's, both of her paternal grandmother and grandfather are still alive. So we really wanted to try to get him to meet up with my grandmother, but she was just sick for so long that it didn't work. And so this opportunity came. Her nursing home was putting on Easter a week early. So there was an Easter bunny walking around the halls. They did a Easter egg hunt. It was great. Kimberly, me, Kimberly's brother, his wife, their kids, her mom and dad, her grandpa, the whole family was there. So it was really, really awesome. It was really, really beautiful.
It's a 2-hour drive there,
but
and
it's a 2.5 hour drive there and back.
And it didn't start until 2, and so that is why we had
to that's why we had to start a little later. So thank you guys so much.
Doing that thing again. How do I?
Hold on one second, guys.
We're gonna refresh. We're
gonna reload it real quick. Sorry about that. The comments section wasn't populating in StreamYards, but we're good now. So he got to see her. He got to see his great grandmother, his great grandfather. In the same time, his great grandfather's live-in girlfriend, his grandma, grandpa, uncle, auntie, cousins, the whole schmagoigle. It was fantastic. Beautiful day for an Easter egg hunt. He had a blast, and
he got to meet the Easter bunny.
But he's a little bit tuckered upstairs. So
so his schedule's a little off right now. That's why we're also a little bit later. We were going to be on a while, like 30 minutes ago, or even before that.
6:30.
But 6:30, 30 minutes ago. But he decided he was going to fight me to go to sleep, so we needed Daddy to come in. And
ain't nobody getting out of these arms. When I put you down, put you down. And we got him to sleep. So we're very, very, very happy that he had such a good day. Got to see the family. It's very, very important. So that's why we went to see that family, and we had to hustle back so we could see this family. So here we are now. While we wait to get 30 people in here, I'm gonna recap WonderCon. Let's start off with.
No, he's not fighting the boy, James.
What happened?
He's like, wait, you were fighting the boy?
Never. Yes, please share. WonderCon, holy crap. Okay, so you guys know me. I'm going to tell you guys what it's like to be a comic book artist. But before I go into WonderCon, because there is an opportunity for it to be seen as a negative, I want to make this very clear. I don't see what happened at WonderCon as negative at all. And here's why. Too many guys in Artist Alley, they go to shows and their only goal is to land a job, make a lot of money, so on and so forth. Is it nice? Yes. To land a job? Yes. Is it nice to make a lot of money? Yes, it is. Very nice. But for me, It has never been, it has to happen. Like if that were the case, I actually never would have started doing live cons. I started doing cons at WonderCon, and I didn't make money. I didn't break even or make money until I think the 4th or 5th year. So I paid to go to WonderCon for a long time. Same thing happened this week. I did the numbers. I crunched it. I lost money going to the show. Do I look upset about it? Absolutely not. And here's why. On top of being able to go to a show again, being able to go back out to California again, which is huge in my book. Like I said, it's the first show I exhibited as an exhibitor, and it's the first show I went to as a fan. I love WonderCon. I really, really was bummed out when they weren't having live shows. So on top of that, I got to see Matt Hawkins from Top Cow. I got to have dinner with some of the Top Cow people. We're at 30. I freaking love you guys. If we get 60, I'll do both of them. Hold on. So please share. So I got to spend time with people who I worked on this project for almost a year with, and Zooms are great, but it's not the same. I sat down and had dinner with Patrick Meany. I sat down and hung out with Henry Barajas, Elena, Matt. So I mean, it was so much fun, you guys. And then all of that pales in comparison. I said this at the show. I said it Wednesday. I'll say it again. If I go to a show, that's only half. That's the halfway mark. If I go to a show and you guys can't make it, then I'm just a guy in Artist Alley sitting there trying to do normal Artist Alley stuff. The fact that so many weirdos showed up, it made any amount of money that I may have lost well worth it. Matthew Stewart, James Dunn, Robert Sterling, Karina Uematsu. And I know it's Karina Uematsu because she told me. Eli Salazar, Matthew Seward, the Newtons, the whole Newton family were dressed up in different Spider-Man outfits. So 1, 2, 3, 4 there, 4 Edwards there. Dude, I hope I'm not missing anybody, but I may be. It was so amazing. It was so amazing to see every one of you. We went out to dinner twice. We went out to the House of Blues, and then we went to a place called Craft by Smoke and Fire. How do I put this? Celebrities are great. I've never really been starstruck. Really haven't. That's not me being a tough guy or anything. I've met Lou Ferrigno, Jim Lee, Mike McNola, Johnny Knoxville. I've met like really important, famous people. Doesn't get me all excited. Kimberly, she can't handle it, but I can.
I've gotten better.
She's gotten better. What gets me amped up is when people who I know support what I do, they're like family to me. When you guys come hours, even if it's just minutes, it doesn't have to be a long trip. The fact that you show up. And in some cases, like Matthew Seward, who's got his comic book fiend club, he started bringing other people in the club to the table. Or Eli brought us a dozen tamales.
Sorry.
What?
Robert McSorley made a comment that just made me crack up because you told me about the REM guy.
Oh, God.
Robert McSorley says, I heard Jeff loves REM.
No. I
guess
Robert.
The night they went to House of Blues,
the guy
there was a guy that sounded like REM.
And all these other songs, but his voice was REM. So imagine that. It was horrible.
Even the waitress knew you.
Oh God. Shut up. He sang Sweet Caroline as REM. We had to jump in and help him from across the room. It was terrible. But that's the kind of freaking fun that we have if I go to a con and you guys meet me halfway and come to the con too. So I freaking love you guys. Thank you guys so much. You have no idea how much that means to me. My mom loved it. I loved it. We didn't want to leave, but we had commissions and I had stuff I had to do. So unfortunately we did, but oh my gosh, I cannot wait to go back. And the other thing is, like, going to WonderCon, I got to reconnect with OGs, people who've been supporting me for years. And because I had to take like 3 years off, I was a little worried, but they all came. Henry Ibarra, Anthony Aguiar. I mean, so many people from my earliest days of being at WonderCon. They showed up. They showed up. There were so many people that brought siphon. There were so many people that were picking up books. I didn't sleep at all Saturday after my dinner with the Top Cow folks. I went back to the hotel, burned through the night getting commissions done. It was incredible. And I just want to say the biggest reason why WonderCon, despite losing money, was an enormous success to me was because for the year or two now that we've been doing these live streams, I have not been able to put arms around at weirdos at this number. Richmond, we had, I think, 3 or 4. We had quite a few. Here, like there was almost a dozen Ed Weirdos. So it's not a competition. Richmond, love you guys. All Dennis the Menace, the whole love you guys. But it was just really, really awesome that the fact that there is such a large contingency of Ed Weirdos in California, and y'all came from different locations to come to the show and hang out with me and my mom. It means so much, you guys. You don't even know. If you guys hadn't been there, even with hanging out with Top Cow and everything, I would have considered the weekend a bust. We'll put it that way. You guys made even money that I lost, made it worth it. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I freaking love you guys. I'm going to show you guys some stuff that we picked up, and then we're going to get going. If you guys don't know who the artist Abe is, you guys know I don't do this. Last person I said you guys should check out was Nick Justice. If you don't know who the artist Abe is, get to know him. He is an amazing guy. We wanted to buy some of these little prints, and he absolutely refused. Yeah, he was my neighbor to the right. He refused. He said, I'm not going to sell them to you. You guys are going to get them signed, and you're going to take them. And I was like, oh. Yes, sir. He was incredible. Check him out. I think you guys will like his stuff. He does a lot of spooky, comic-y, like Halloween horror kind of stuff. And yeah, boy. Matthew Stewart hooking me up with the stickers. Dude, this one might be my favorite. I'm just saying. So we got stickers. We got all kinds of stuff. Ooh. Big thank you to Robert Sterling, Karina Uematsu, and James Dunn for staying in the Funko exclusive line. You guys. I know some people don't like pops. I like if I get pops from the places that I go, like if they have exclusive ones, that I do like. I really do like that. And I love Wally. So got that one. And and Robert and Karina and James stayed in line for us. We didn't have to wait in that crazy line. And
oh, that was sweet of you guys. Thank you.
So, a little information. When it comes down to Disney characters, my favorite is Donald Duck. Always has been, always will be. When they said that they have these exclusive angel and devil shoulder Donalds, I kind of needed to have one. And they got this too. I just love you guys. Thank you guys so much. There's more to come. Hold on. As I did when that guy Mitchell sent me a bunch of blanks. I'm going to show you guys some blanks that I got from the Ed Weirdos who came to the show.
Good night.
Because, yeah, you guys, I had to buy a whole nother travel box, a BCW travel box to get these home.
Army of Darkness.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Thank you guys. Here, let's do this. Let's do it this way. Mouse.
That's true, Clarissa. So Alex said his favorite is Donald Duck too.
What?
So
I didn't know that.
He said, no wonder you two get along so well.
We're like twins. So, Army of Darkness. Ash gets hitched. I have never seen an all Black Knight cover. Ooh. This is awesome. Thank you, Eli. The Ash, everything but the Black Knight was from Matthew Stewart.
I've never seen the Hell Hydra before.
I've never seen this either.
That's cool.
That's so good.
Huh.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Wait, did you do David Mansell's on a blank like that?
Nope, it's on a newer one. This is from back in the day. It's part of the Midnight Massacre. It was also Ghost Rider Johnny Blaze, Spirits of Vengeance. Yeah. Okay. And we got another Ghost Rider. And then, so I have one copy of a blank Old Man Hawkeye, which I collected, and I keep in my personal file because I'm friends with the writer, Ethan Sachs. This is the only other copy I've ever seen other than my own. So Matthew Seward, big thank you. I love Ethan. He's fantastic. I love Hawkeye. I love any of the Old Man characters. So the fact that these are all just want to run off the table. The fact that you got that for me means the world, brother. Thank you so much. Babe, I'm going to start handing these to you because I am running out of room on here. I got too many.
Where would you like me to put that?
I mean, I'm not handing them to you. I mean, I'm going to put them over here.
Oh, okay.
6 Spider-Gwen. Darth Vader. Yeah. Shattered Empire. Oh. Boom. Thunderbolts. Oh, yeah. And I've never seen a Warhammer 40K. Never seen it before. Can't wait to get cracking on this guy. And then Matthew Seward showed me these books, and they have a story. And I'm just going to say, it sounds like it's a pretty unique story in which some very bold, very brave artists and writers decided to completely rip off Mickey Mouse, all of Disney characters, and make these books. How they didn't get sued into oblivion, I don't know, but Matthew Seward gave them to me, and I can't wait to read them. They're a little adult. Not like nasty, but they're a little adult to be showing them on the stream from what I hear. So I won't be showing them. But you guys, so I wanted to go through that quickly because I've got some awesome pieces that I want to get to, but I also wanted to just say again, thank you guys for coming to the shows. Again, without you guys going to the shows, I would definitely feel like I feel like
Disney did file a lawsuit against Air Funnies. They can never be reprinted.
So that's kind of rare then. If these can't be made ever again.
Then I guess so.
I'm going to read them and then I'm going to put them into a nice, safe, warm environment.
Sorry.
Okay, so thank you guys. I freaking love you guys. One more thing I gotta say right now. Let me dip this out. Mouse.
Oh, you got it.
I got it. I'm kind of proud of this, and here's why. Right there. So if anybody knows, one of the things that I've homaged the most is Hulk #1. I'm a big fan of Jack Kirby. I love this cover. I love it. I did a print. I think you guys knew that I did a print where I homaged Hulk #1 with a green Hulk and a gray Hulk, and I think that was part of the print sale last time. You guys know how much I love this. When we were given the opportunity to do this book, the first thing Dan thought of was, you have Archer in the place of Bruce Banner, and Armstrong is Hulk. And I said, I freaking love it. I love it. And so we reached out to Rob Levin and Audrey Meeker from Valiant, and they were like, oh, we love it too. But here's some things that we would like to have. Instead of the soldiers on Thunderbolt and Betty, we would like Ivar the Timeless, or Time Walker, Melissa, Eternal Warrior, the Maw, and the Eccentric in there. So as you can see, let me get in here right there. Eternal Warrior, Melissa, Maw, and the Eccentric, Ivar, Time Walker, and then we changed some things around. Instead of the Hulk, it says, instead of the Incredible Hulk and Incredible Small, Hulk is big. It's Archer's big, Armstrong big, small. Instead of fantasy as you like it, it's adventure. Same thing. And we kept the are they a man or immortal or both? And then we had a little nod to the king himself, and then my signature box right down here, along with Jason Keith. That's right. He did another color for us, dude. And then, of course, instead of the 12-cent, we have a clock here because it's all about time. Arch and Armstrong forever. So, pre-sales, they're going right now over at onestopcomicshop.com, and that is the only place you can get this cover right here if you are at all interested in it, which I hope you are, because I had a freaking blast doing this. I had to do all of the graphics and the blurbs on a separate board so they could move them and play with them. It was so much fun. And another thing that was so much fun, the guy I work with on these books, Rob Levin at Valiant, he was at the show. He came to my table. It was such a good show. I'm telling you guys, cons for me, it's kind of a funny play on words because cons to me are big about connectivity, reconnecting, getting back in shaking hands, hugging, all that stuff. So again, when you guys make the effort to come see me, I just can't tell you how awesome it is. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Again, I know. Okay. But seriously, thank you guys. All right. We got 38 people in here. We got to flip. Hold on.
Dan said this one is worth some money.
Oh, really?
It's a number 1.
Nice. Okay. I'm not going to argue. Dan knows his thing.
Air Funny's number 1 is a something money book.
Double money sign book. All right. I'll take it. Now, I know you people. If I show you the two covers, I know which one you guys are going to pick. But I feel like we should allow chance. What do you think, babe? Chance?
Yeah.
So since the red of the Spider-Man logo is red, and the other one is just black and white, we're going to go with black and white is the Decepticons, and the Spider-Man one is red. So here, oh dear heavens! So here we go. Man, this is going to be big. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
So Spider-Man? Was it Spider-Man? Was that Spider-Man? I think that's what he said. Purple Spider-Man. And that one we said. I know what we said. I'm pretty sure that's what. It's not what we said.
I don't think that's what you said.
It's not what we said at all. Okay. Well,
you ready, Freddy?
You guys, go Cubs! Get out of here with that, Miguel. I don't think Kimberly's even seen this one.
I haven't. I've seen the other one that you had done.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I hope you're ready. I did it. What? I'm pretty sure.
My glare transferred through the screen.
I felt it. I felt it burning 2 holes in the side of my face. Here we go. Moon Knight Poe Dameron.
Oh.
Come on,
camera.
camera.
Come on, camera.
Clear
nice. Boo.
Let's do this thing.
And watch it will land on you, James.
Right. Right. All right.
Ooh, baby,
1 hour.
Camera is really bad.
Love you too.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying, not you. I can't see it.
Hold on, let me see something here. Can you guys? Am I still with you guys?
My money is Anastasia will win it, and she can't log in.
Oh, that's brutal. That's so rude. It's probably true though.
It went black. Were you meaning to do that?
No.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me just real quick.
I'm gonna read comments while you do that.
I want to make sure that I'm on the right Wi-Fi. Well, that's part of the problem.
Oh, there you
go. My Wi-Fi is not on at all.
There you go. Okay, so quick thing. I have pretty much everyone's name down as of right now. But if I read you out as Facebook user, would you please reaccept StreamYards? So I can actually know it's you and not have to scroll all through Facebook to find you.
Oh, come on.
Pretty please. Pretty please.
Why is it being so silly? I won't pick up the network. Come on.
Which one, the JK?
Yes. She's telling everybody in the world about
I'm going to tell them our password.
Well.
Anastasia Lawrence says hi. Misty Lawrence says not modding, but listening, remodeling the 3D printer comics room. Nice.
Nice. That does sound fun.
Misty says we'll mod if it gets out of hand.
Oh, we appreciate that, Misty.
Yes. Robert Sterling, happy Saturday. Jeff and Kim, happy Saturday.
What's going on,
Robert?
Robert, how is Karina feeling? She was not feeling good at the show. Hopefully she's feeling better today. All right, where are we at here?
Facebook user says hello. I believe that was either Chris Mitchell, Todd Irwin.
There we go.
No, it wasn't any one of those. I don't know who that was. Someone said hello.
All right.
Karina, what would we say? Uematsu?
Matsu.
Uematsu. Okay. Uematsu. Says, hi, Jeff and Kim. It was really nice to meet you and your mom in person.
Oh, yeah, there she is. It was awesome.
Chris Mitchell says, late as usual. Well, Chris.
It's true.
We were seeing family.
We don't want to break the routine.
Had to put our son to bed. Sorry. Todd Irwin says, hello, Ed Weirdos.
Hello, Todd.
Miguel says, hey, ladies. Time to get frisky.
Todd.
I don't know about that.
You did. Well, I mean, Todd.
Miguel.
Miguel. Good Lord. Just walking in ready for a fight.
Just guns ablaze.
Miguel woke up and chose violence.
I don't know if violence is what he chose.
Well, no, I mean, when he said that, he's going to get violence.
Oh. Sunny Patel says, hey. Hey,
what's
Sunny.
going on, Sunny?
Alex Gonzalez says, hello.
Hello. John Padilla. That's who. That's another Ed Weird. God, I keep forgetting people. Sorry, John. Go ahead. Sorry.
Clarissa Campbell says, you sound much better today. Yes, he does.
I mean, that's the thing. I feel better. Not feel better. I feel fine. It's just a matter of the voice catching up. So thank you, Duder. Appreciate it.
Vish Rudy says, hey.
Vish Rudy. What's going on?
Miguel says, how is Miguel Jr.?
I don't know. How is Miguel? How is Nacho?
Yeah. How is Nacho doing?
How's Nacho doing? You tell us.
Anthony Aguilar says, hello, Kim and Jeff. Hello,
What's
Anthony.
What's up, brother? How
Sorry
you doing?
I didn't get to see you. Missy Lawrence says, glad you all had fun. I know. They sound like they had a lot of fun. I'm sorry I didn't get to meet you guys.
Well, you know what? It's the thing is if we keep doing this, next year, it's just a year away.
You guys should have FaceTimed me. No, actually not. I probably would have been asleep.
You would have been asleep. Yeah, the time change.
The time change had us all weird. Like we tried to every night talk to him before JJ and I went to bed. But unfortunately, every night he was still at the show by the time we were going to bed, and the reception at the show was really cruddy.
As it is with every show.
So, yeah.
So we couldn't, as much as I want to, just couldn't.
Oh, sounds like he's out.
Yeah. Too good to last.
Missy Lawrence says, glad y'all had fun. Scott Newton Jr. says, hey, Ed Weirdos.
What's going on, Scott? Thank you so much for bringing the whole family by. It was awesome.
Facebook user says, hey. Rick Lawrence says, hey, all.
What's going on, Ricky?
Scott Newton Jr. says, Jeff, long time no see. Feels like forever since I've seen you.
I know. What's that old saying? The absence makes the heart grow fonder. It's just been too long. It's just been too long.
Mitch Offenbacher says, hey.
Mitch, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Thanks for being here.
Miguel says, didn't you say great-grandmother?
Did, yes.
Yes. JJ got to meet his great-grandmother,
yes,
my grandmother, and his great-grandfather.
Yes.
My grandfather.
Yes.
Today. Mitch Offenbacher says, hope your grandma-in-law will be okay. My grandfather just passed 2 weeks ago. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mitch.
Well, I told him in the post that, Mimi had her health had taken a
Oh, yes. A couple years ago, yeah, she had a stroke. And she is... I mean, she's functioning for sure. I mean, she lives in a retirement home. on her. I mean, technically on her own. But
she lost a lot of her original personality and sort of
reverted to like a childhood state. Yeah, like a childlike state.
She doesn't remember people very well. And, she's frail as well.
And she can't verbalize things sometimes. Like, it was funny. Not funny. No, it was not funny. But, like, today we got to her retirement home and I was cleaning out JJ's baby bottle because we had fed him. And she was telling me about when she fed my dad, that she didn't have all this, fancy stuff. Right. And I said, I go, well, Mimi, did you breastfeed Dad? And she said no. And I said, okay, well, did you use formula? And she just didn't really kind of understand it.
Right.
Because I was like, she was like, no, I fed him from a bottle. And I was like, yeah. Okay, well, did you, how did you feed him? Did you put formula and water together and all that stuff? Because we were talking about giving JJ water. Mm-hmm. And stuff like that. And she's like, no, I just fed him from a bottle. So it's like she didn't get my question.
Pulling the details is hard.
Right. And
Pulling the details out of her memory is really, really hard.
Yeah. So just kind of.
But you got to keep practicing. You got to keep pushing. Hopefully those little bits of memory will come back. But obviously, I mean, she can't remember JJ. She never met him before. So
I'm sure once we left, I mean, she probably won't remember who he is or anything.
Not, but we can hope she will.
Yeah.
That's all we can do.
Chris Mitchell says, calm down, Miguel. Miguel says, what's up, Fig Newton? Nice. Facebook user says, so glad JJ got to meet his great grandmother. Yes.
It is. I don't know who that Facebook user is, but
that was Tina. I believe that was Tina. Yeah.
Hey, Tina, what's going on? How you doing, girl? Yes.
That was the one thing with Jeff's grandmother passing away. Yeah. She never got to meet him. She was sick, and he was, with him being preemie.
We couldn't afford it.
We couldn't get him near her, unfortunately, and so she passed before she got to meet him. So that was something, Jeff and myself, we were big into our grandparents. We were close to all of our grandparents and spent a lot of time with them growing up, and so we want him to have that same experience and him to at least meet his great grandparents at least once. We live a fair distance away from them, but
I met my great grandmother when I was way young, wicked young. Yeah. But I actually do remember that was my grandmother's mother.
Yeah.
And so it's to me it kind of makes sense to try. And
yeah, we didn't know what other opportunity we would have, so we went ahead and just took the opportunity.
Jumped on it. Like I said, it was a beautiful day. It was Easter kind of celebration. And probably won't remember us an hour after we left, but Kimberly and I, we were both very, very close. My grandmother who recently just passed, it wasn't until high school that junior high, that I realized the name I had called her my whole life actually wasn't her name. I'd called her Murph forever. And it turns out it was Murph or Grandma. And her real name was neither Murph nor Grandma. It was Nancy. Yeah, it was junior high. And I was like, where the heck did Murph come from? And my grandpa couldn't even remember. He called her for so long, he couldn't remember why she was called Murph. But that's the kind of stuff. Like we had nicknames and stuff for one another. Like we were very, very close, very, very close. So,
Clarissa Campbell says, "Sounds like a great day." It really was. I mean, awesome. We spent 2 hours. I think we spent more time on the road than we did there. I mean, we did. We spent 4 hours on the road compared to just being there for an hour. 5, actually. But it was worth it. It was worth it. Facebook user says hi. And we actually got to have JJ get some more practice time for long car rides. So that was nice.
He's at his third. That was his third car ride. That was a long car ride.
Yeah.
So he's becoming a veteran. He's losing his greenhorn status.
He only got fussy once, so he did a really good job.
He was really, really good.
Miguel says, Mitchie, cool your jets. Vishruti says, so excited. Facebook user says, who's this guy? That I know that's James Dunn.
What's going on, James?
Miguel says, I've been here since 5. Oh.
Well, I appreciate it, Miguel.
Well, I apologize about that, Miguel. We tried to let everyone know that we would be late today. Yeah. But Facebook user says, wait, you were fighting the boy? Oh, that was James again. Matthew Seward says, woo!
What's going on, brother man?
Dennis the Menace says, evening all.
Dennis, what's going on? How you doing?
Sunny Patel says, can't wait to see you all at Planet. Yes, very exciting.
I know. I'm so jazzed.
Matthew Seward says, WonderCon.
Yeah. Bum, bum, bum.
I feel like a club I got left out of.
You were definitely left out of the club.
I know.
But that's okay, because you can re-up your club membership status at Planet. So.
Facebook user says the boy would win. And that was James. Sure. James says, I met Matthew Seward.
It's not Seward. Oh.
Matthew Seward says, was awesome meeting and putting faces to names.
Yes, it was. That's exactly what I was talking about earlier, the connection. You gotta, not to get too hammy, but cheesy, but that's, it's a big deal. It's a very big deal to me, at least. So thank you guys for, coming, hanging out. I mean, it's what cons to me are all about, really.
David Mandel says, hello, everyone.
Hello, David. How are you doing, brother?
James Dunn says, and putting barbecue in faces.
Oh, absolutely, positively. Yes.
I think he also said, Spider-Man first, please.
Spider-Man, he's playing Spider-Man.
Oh. Sam Hefner says, hello, Jeff Word.
What's going on,
I like
Sam?
That.
How you I like
Jeff Word. I like that.
That's a mashup of my name. Good on you, Samner.
Oh, Rick, I have to read this real quick. Rick says...
Is Rick going to get himself in trouble?
Yeah. You were late? I thought this was a regular time for Jeff to finally show up.
Oh, Ricky.
Ooh.
Ricky. You're going to want to be nice to me. I'm drawing a Poe Moon here.
Right.
What is the name you guys like for him? Poe Knight? It almost sounds like he's a
Pooh Knight.
Wow. Pooh Knight.
Pooh Knight. Facebook user Elena is awesome. I think that was James again. Miguel says, okay, enough talking about wrestling, Edwards. Martin Lee says, hello there, Edwardos.
What's going on, Martin? How you doing, brother man?
Neelan Blindstrup says, hey.
Hey, Neelan, what's going on?
And then James is trying to get me in trouble.
Ooh,
with
good.
Robert and Karina. He says, ooey, Matsu.
It's not, do not listen to that troublemaker, James.
Matthew Seward says, barbecue. Rick Lawrence says, shared with 65 groups.
Oh, geez. Thank you so much, Rick. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, James, you... Robert says, shut up, James.
Right?
Facebook user says, hey, Jeff and Kim and fellow Ed Weirdos. Hello, Facebook user.
Hello, Facebook user.
Jared Borden says, can't wait to see you folks at Planet.
It's gonna be awesome, brother.
Yes. Facebook user says, ha ha ha. Facebook user says, blah ha blah blah blah. Robert, I think that's Bowser. James. Robert Sterling says, I heard Jeff loves REM.
Oh, God.
Miguel says, can't wait to see all you guys in Chicago.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. We'll be there. Toast.
Clear my throat. Yeah. Matthew Seward says, I had dinner with the famous Jeff Edwards.
Face.
Robert Stern says, even the waitress knew him.
Oh my God.
Matthew Stewart says, sorry, famous comic book artist.
Oh my God, I hate your
Then
face.
Robert Stern says, super famous.
Oh, get out of here with that
And then
noise.
James says, sweet Caroline. And
bomb,
he laughs
bomb,
again.
bomb.
Oh, Miguel says, only Robert Sterling's comments is good enough to read.
Harsh.
Miguel says, I see how it is. Matthew Seward, ba ba ba.
There you go.
Good times never. Okay. Robert Sterling Jr. says, it was awesome meeting you in person. You are exactly how I pictured you in my mind.
The giant lummox. Well, thank you. I'm glad I could be all lummoxy.
Facebook user said shared.
Thank you.
Real quick. Dan says, the Fist of the Rebellion.
Nice. So do you understand what that means?
Well, I'm assuming the fist has something to do with Moon Knight, but no, I don't know.
So Poe Dameron was a rebel fighter pilot.
I do know that.
And Moon Knight is called the fist of the Egyptian god Khonshu. So it's the fist of Khonshu and the fist of the rebellion.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's a good one,
really
Dan.
Good, Dan.
See, I'm really excited to see the show yet. We haven't seen the show.
Well, we've been traveling.
We've been busy, yeah, but I really want to watch the show. Maybe this week we can watch it.
Maybe
is that on the plan?
It's the plan.
Robert Stone says you need to add blah 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 to your imaginary shirt now.
Blah blah blah.
Matthew,
doesn't that sound like Bowser?
Yeah.
From Mario.
Yeah. Matthew Seward says I got to supply the famous Chef Edwards
oh my God.
with a blank cover for a commission.
I hate your face, Matthew.
Sam says I just want to hug Kim. Oh, thank you, Sam.
She's very huggable.
I am very huggable.
She's tiny. You can fit her in a pocket.
I like hugs. I
awesome.
love hugs.
Hugs are awesome.
Dennis Minnis, he does amazing work. I think this is when you were talking about Abe.
Oh, you met Abe.
I believe.
If you're talking about Abe, let me know. Dude is.
This was like 30 minutes ago. So
dude is an absolutely lovely man.
Facebook user, come to Tampa so I can meet you and Kim. Oh, we will, Tina. So at some point we will.
Yes.
Matthew Seward says California is awesome.
Indeed.
Facebook user says the looks Joe and your mom shot you during the con was priceless.
Oh my gosh. So you guys, I was sitting next to a legend in the game, Joe Rubenstein. Yeah, we were having a good time at the show. He's old school, baby. He's old school, and he was just like, at the beginning, he was like, I don't know about this guy. And then but by the end of the show, he came around. He didn't
know about you?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm a big old goober, so who can blame him?
Robert Sterling says, yeah, Jeff came super unprepared. No blanks, no sketch paper. He was doing commissions on napkins at one point.
The weird part is that's not too far from the truth. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Jeff will do commissions on napkins several times.
I will.
Matthew,
I did an Ahsoka that David Mansell has on kind of like a napkin. I mean, it's not, but it was impromptu,
Yeah. Matthew Seward says your mother is a saint.
That's a bit strong, but she will say thank you.
I think that was James Dunn. He says Abe is awesome.
Abe is awesome.
Robert Sterling says Abe is cool.
Abe is cool. End of the story.
Todd Irwin says Jeff.
What's up, bro?
Did you lose money because there were too many Ahsoka commissions being asked for?
No. I mean, it's just he jokes, but I have no problem talking about this. The reality of it is that going, when you live in the Midwest, there's just some travel expenses that are more expensive. I mean, going to California, it's expensive.
It's like airfare to the coast is expensive. Airfare to California is expensive. Airfare to Florida is expensive.
It is. Now, I'm not complaining. I don't want. It's almost like I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. I'm not. That's the job. That's the business. That's I get that. So again, I'm not. You see me. I'm not tore up about it. It's just. It is an expensive show. When you have $350 just to get a table, and then an exhibitor badge for your mom is another $150. You're starting off. You're already just to go get sat down and get set up at a table. You're starting off at $500 to get in the door. And that's pretty, unless you're talking about like San Diego, that's expensive,
Yeah.
So but again, like I said before, I went through several years of this with WonderCon when I first started exhibiting there. It's nothing new for me. We will survive.
And he went back after not being there for 3 years.
Yeah, you know, like so it's just it's all part of it.
Yep. Let's see. Facebook user says, and we had to supply references for like Spider-Man and Batman and stuff.
Gosh. Okay, you find me one Spider-Man commission I did where I needed a reference. Get out. I think the only Spider-Man commission I did all weekend was Matthew's, and that was Spider-Man 2099, and there is no need for references. And anybody who even insinuates that you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
Robert Sterling says, don't forget the point of not knowing who Ahsoka is.
I don't know what you're talking about here, because I'm pretty sure I met her. Wait, let me rethink about that one. Did I meet? Yeah, I wait. Yeah, I did. So, I'm going to say that's a forever checkpoint. You know.
Matthew Seward says, you mean turned away?
Turned away. Ahsoka? What?
I don't know.
I didn't turn away anything. Why do you think I was up all night? I took every commission that came to my table.
Scott Noon Jr. says, Artist Abe is awesome.
Yes.
He has an insane piece where he does the long paintings in a haunted mansion as Batman characters. Ooh, I want to see that. I love the haunted mansion.
Dude's just insanely talented. And as I said, really.
I love it so much that.
Oh Lord, she got herself a watch band, you guys.
It's a haunted mansion.
And that was a picture of JJ. So if you guys wanted to see what he looks like, there you go. Thanks, Kim.
Very quickly.
Thanks a lot.
Did not mean for that. Miguel says, I'm afraid of seeing Jeff again because it just reminds me of the whooping I provided him in the silver platter in my dojo.
I love how creative his imagination is. It's really, you should write this stuff down. You could sell books. You could sell lots and lots of books. I mean, yeah.
Facebook user said Jeff spent too much time looking for references. No sketches were getting done.
Okay, who is this? Who is this Facebook user?
It sounds like it's maybe James.
James. Oh, James.
Todd Irwin says Matthew Seward. That's what I meant. LOL. Dan says, hello, everyone. Looking at that amazing Archer and Armstrong cover. Look at that amazing Archer and Armstrong cover.
Dude, I had so much freaking fun doing that. Oh my gosh. And the crazy part about it is like literally I'm getting emails from the editors and they're like, oh, we got these, these just graphic design stuff, little concerns, nothing serious. And I was just like, yeah, I mean, I'd hate to be, like worthless, like a poopy flavored lollipop, but I'm going to WonderCon. I can't help. And he was like, I'll see you at the show. I was like, oh, what? So, it was awesome, but yeah, I just like little things like that response in my email. I will always remember it tied to Hulk 1, an homage to Hulk 1. It was like, yep, that's the time that, the editor from Valiant was like, I'll see you at the show. he slow rolled me into it.
Dan, I'm going to read this one real quick. Dan says, hey, Kim, remind Jeff he has a sketched out Ahsoka blank that is signed by Ashley. The sooner it's done, the sooner we can get more money into JJ's college account. I mean, it's clearly not coming in from WonderCon profits.
Oh, harsh. Yes, that is true, everyone. I do have an Ahsoka that's got a laid out, and so Miss Ashley has a policy which I completely 1000% respect and understand. She will not sign a blank, and it's because without judging what people like, there's just some risque Ahsoka art out in the world, and she would rather not have her name literally tied to it by having signed a blank that would be later then be drawn some risque art on. So you have to do a layout. You have to draw something on it. And so I busted out a really, really simple, cool like layout idea at Richmond. And that was all that she required, to sign it. So, yeah, so I do. He's right. I do have one. I got you, Dan. I got you.
Which, thank you, whoever brought up that 529. Someone brought it. I think it was maybe Dan.
I think it was Dan.
We're actually getting that taken care of.
We are. So yeah. and
we'll have that set up.
To everyone who bid on the first Ahsoka, thank you. That I apparently I did a bad job of making it clear because the winner, Rob Moisel, God, I did it again. Rob Moisel, he didn't know it was for JJ's college fund. He just wanted it. So I feel bad that I first off butchered his name again, and second off that I didn't make it clear. So yes, thank you, Rob. That money is going towards a 529 plan for JJ.
We're gonna get that going probably this week.
Absolutely.
Just been a little busy, so we haven't been able to get that going, but we're gonna get that going.
But yeah,
and it's nice because you can just link it to your bank account and put money in as you go along. So that makes it nice.
It really could not.
It makes it really nice. Facebook user says duck quack quack. Matthew Seward says Dan Partush, thank you for the Talon. Thank you for that. Thank you for the Talon.
Talon is a character. I don't remember seeing any image from Dan going to Matthew. Now I need to see.
Miguel says, is that about Stretch Armstrong? It is not. You're Archer Armstrong.
Miguel, no.
You're silly.
It's about Archer and Armstrong.
You should go pick up a copy.
Yes.
It actually, I haven't read it, but the way Jeff talks about it, it actually looks really, or sounds really interesting. A really interesting read.
Yes. I did the story. Well, I mean, if you needed anything more than a gigantic fat guy with a beard as a superhero, I'm like, I'm already there. I'm already very, very, I find this relatable.
Real quick. Yes, Michael Palmer, the swear jar is going to make JJ rich.
Oh my gosh.
And my anxiety jar is going to make JJ rich.
Yes.
And grandma has already had to put money into the swear jar as well. Not Nana. Well, Nana will probably maybe at one point, but but my mother was with us several times over the last couple of weeks because Jeff was out of town.
Yep.
And
thank you, Grandma Fish.
Yes, and Grandma said some words, so she had to put some money into the fund as well.
She said some potty mouths.
Yes.
Now you want to talk about a saint? Her mother is a saint, so
yes.
I'm laughing at the idea of what could have driven her to say anything profane. Your mother is.
There's one word she likes to use a lot.
Well, you're gonna have to tell me off stream because now I cannot. I genuinely 18 years of knowing Kimberly and her family. I cannot think of a word like you said, like a favorite word. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
I'll whisper too.
No. I'll lose.
Well, because I won't remember to tell you.
Oh,
all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not a horrible word.
That's such a common cuss word that I don't even register it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but she works at a soap plant.
Yeah.
And so she said she hears it all the time, and so it's just
factory workers.
Yeah, factory. Yeah. So she just hears it all the time, and so then it's like.
Same
it's
thing.
just second nature and just comes out of her mouth. There's been a couple times I've caught her because every morning and every evening, I call my mom when I'm driving JJ to the daycare and then driving home from the daycare. We talk to grandma on the phone and,
not while she's driving. She's got a hands-free thing.
Yeah. I have a hands-free.
Yeah.
And, there'll be times when she'll cuss and I'll be like,
There's a child on board, Mama Fish. How about we go ahead and take the sailor talk down?
It's so weird. I'm like having to tell my own mom to be like, all right, Mom,
zip it, lock it, put it in your pocket, Mama Fish.
Facebook user says Partouche in the house.
Tizzle in the hizzle.
Clarissa Campbell says Donald Duck is Alex's favorite too. No wonder you two get along so well.
It's uncanny how good a taste that man has.
It was funny. I was wearing a Mickey Mouse sweatshirt the other day to daycare when I dropped him off. And there's a little girl there, and she is 4. And she noticed Mickey Mouse on my sweatshirt. And we started a conversation. I go, well, do you like Mickey Mouse? She goes, no, I like Minnie and Daisy. I'm like, hey,
you do you, boo.
Girl. That's fine.
Do you think?
You like Minnie and Daisy.
Rocket.
That is no problem here. Robert Sterling says, wow. Facebook user says that Funko line was a monster.
Oh, that's got to be James.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Again, I appreciate it so much, you guys.
Michael Bowles says, hello, everyone.
Hello, Michael. How you doing, brother?
Tamara Campbell says, hey.
I think it's Tamara.
Tamara, that's right. Tamara.
You say her name like she's some sort of outback animal. The Tamara is over here.
No, she said it herself that her mom spelled it in a way that Tamara.
Tamara. It's
Tamara.
Unless I'm wrong.
Tamara. Sorry.
If I'm wrong and I've been saying your name wrong,
no, you're not wrong.
Well, I could be.
No, you're right.
I could be.
You're right. It's just me. It's me.
Oh my gosh.
You know me. I just read things wrong.
I love it. That's what I love about you.
I'll probably do it again.
Probably.
Robert Sterling says you're a monster.
Oh.
Miguel says ghost spider.
Ghost spider.
Speaking of monsters, Misty, are you listening? We have to tell you something real quick. So before JJ was born, Misty and the Lawrence family were so generous, and they asked us what our theme was for our nursery, and it's a monster theme.
Yeah. Not like, scary monsters.
Not scary, like cute little
stuff. Yeah.
monsters, like Monsters Inc.,
but
cute monsters.
Cute stuff, yeah.
And they bought us these cute prints of different monsters.
Very colorful.
And
very cool.
I have them hung up around the wall, and there's a couple prints hung up over his changing table.
Yeah. And
he literally, JJ, will sit there and lay there while I'm changing him and talk to these monsters. He will just look up at them and just be like, and just
he like
talk to them.
Throws his arms out and he's like, I'm serious about whatever I'm saying.
The conversation they're having.
He's learning his voice.
Oh my gosh. And he's just looking right at the pictures and talking to them. And oh my gosh. Missy, and Rick and Anastasia, we had to tell you because it was
good.
So funny.
He's so funny. He cracks me
up.
Oh
my god. Yes, Missy. He just talks to those monster prints
all the time.
He loves it. And those spoons you got him, those purple spoons that I think they turn white when the food's a little warm. Those purple spoons you sent him are the best spoons ever.
I don't think I've seen them.
The purple ones with the white tip.
Oh, the white grip.
The white grip.
Yeah, those are awesome. Yeah,
those are the best spoons because he has a green spoon where the spoon is just a little bit wider, so it's hard for him to kind of get the food in his mouth. Whereas these purple spoons are just like the perfect size for his mouth.
Right.
To put food in because we started him on solids now, so
he's not like his old man. He doesn't have a big.
He's on rice cereal and oatmeal, and then this week we just started him on sweet potatoes and carrots. Today was his first day for carrots, so those spoons are amazing.
Yes,
love them. They are great, and if I could find more,
it's so strange. Have you ever just thought about just think about like. How often do you think, one day I'm going to be talking about spoons and how cool they are? Like, You know,
right? That would be in my almost in my 40s. I'm like, talking about spoons and how cool these spoons are.
But it, you know,
they really are really
life
nice.
just takes an unexpected turn sometimes. And
well, I was thinking about that the other day when I was washing it, and I was like, I need to tell Misty that, man, these spoons are awesome.
Right.
Wherever you got them, they're good.
Good spoons.
Chad Park says, hello and good evening. Hello, Chad.
How are you, brother man?
I got to read a comment before it gets lost in translation. Dan says the prince remind him of his daddy.
That's actually pretty accurate.
And Jared Borden says, sounds like he's going to be a lover of all things horror.
Oh, if I have anything to say about it, he will.
Absolutely. I go up and I'll like today before we started the stream, he was in his high chair and he was like just looking at Nana, and I came around the corner and he didn't see me.
Oh, did you goose him?
You scared him, but he laughed.
Oh, he loves it.
He loved it. He just smiled and laughed. And
he'll be in his car seat and he'll have the canopy up because the sun will keep the sun out of his eyes. And so I will just get my head. I'm like, boo, and he loves to be startled.
Yeah.
So he might not always.
It may not always be that way, but
but right now we're gonna take the wins where we can get them.
Yeah. Clarissa says, when y'all come into town, here in a couple weeks, need to go to Clint's and peruse her box of blanks.
Absolutely, positively.
Yes. I might get to this later because we're still a little bit behind, but is she open now to the public?
Yeah.
Last I heard she was just doing like
events and stuff.
Like orders and like curbside kind of stuff.
Pickup.
Has she
if they're
now
doing the free comic book day?
Yeah, are they even doing free comic book day? Is she letting people in?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Facebook user says, hi everyone.
What up?
Facebook user says that Empire was shattered.
Indeed.
Tamra.
Nice.
Sorry, I missed Wednesday's live. I passed out. LOL. No worries.
No worries.
I caught the live the next day, so I was in bed as well. Yeah. So. And oh my gosh, guys, the people that played, it was Misty, Rick, Chris, and Jeff. It was just 4 of you that played 3 or 4 games. Oh my gosh, you 4, you 3. But then when Jeff got the Missouri question, oh my gosh.
It was destiny. It was destiny.
And then you won. That was the round. That was you won. Yes.
It was destiny.
You won on that Missouri question. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, it was that had to have been fate. It had to have been fate.
The Trivia Murder Party gods were in my favor.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'll take it. I will take
it. But it was fun. Yeah. What was up with the googly eyes?
That was explained. It was his grandpa, the narrator's grandpa's old glasses, and basically it made it to where you saw like 7 versions of the same answer on top of the choices. Mm-hmm. So you had to scroll past all those to get to the real choices. It's fun little extra things.
Yeah, especially when you go like game after game after game after game. It's like they change it up just a touch.
You go from junior to the 3rd.
I saw the junior. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Miguel says, I bet Matt Seward would win on the wheel collusion. Sunny says, claim Air Pirates, LOL.
Oh, I'm not selling that. That was a gift.
Facebook user says, grouse Jeff Edwards. Sunny Patel says, I've been trying to get a copy of Air Pirates for so long. LOL, so jelly. Dan says, Disney did file a lawsuit against Air Funnies. They can never be reprinted. Miguel says, fake news. Matthew Seward says, let
me see.
Luft Printen is a German reprint of both issues.
Say that
word.
No, say the word again.
No.
Say the word again.
No.
Come on.
No, you're laughing now. No.
I won't laugh. I won't laugh. Say it again.
You already laughing.
I won't laugh again. I'm completely straight faced.
Shut up.
Say
I'm not saying it again. No.
No. We're not going on until you say it again. I want to hear because you mumbled.
Luftparten.
Luftparten. We're going to Luftparten.
Well, it reminds you of Luft balloons.
The Luft balloons.
I don't know.
I don't know. You're not that far. Luft Piraten.
Okay.
You were very close, actually. Pardon me. Luft, pardon me.
I put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable, okay? I do that a lot.
So good. So good.
Oh, gosh.
Luft Piraten. Sign
Sign
up.
Dan says Air Funnies #1 is a hot dollar book or maybe a $2 book. I don't know. Money sign book. I don't know.
Money sign books.
Facebook user, holy poop, it was. Miguel says, Dan, you watching too much Fox News.
What?
I don't know. What? I have no idea.
What's even happening in the chat?
I don't know.
Okay.
Facebook user, homage covers are great. I think that was James.
Oh, dude. Thank you, bro.
Facebook user says, hello, how is everyone?
Facebook user, we are doing great. How are you?
Tamara says, I'm tired. My oldest has prom tonight.
Oh, that's got to be fun, though.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's cool.
I'm
glad they're still doing prom.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Seriously.
With COVID. Yeah. I'm so glad they're still doing it. Sean Mandel says, hi, Jeff and Kim. Hi, Sean.
What's going on, brother man?
Missy Lawrence says, Moon Night.
Moon Night.
Facebook user says, hi, guys. Happy Saturday.
Hello, Facebook user.
Sorry, when I said Moon Night, I felt like I was going into like Bingo's voice. Moon Night.
Well, you always have Bingo's voice.
I love Bingo from
Bluey.
From Bluey.
She does.
She's so Canoe.
You can't do that to me.
We will canoe.
I love Bluey's you.
You.
She's so angry when she says it. It's so good. Oh
Missy Lawrence, oh dear heavens. Rick says, I hear Poe and Moon Knight would be a great mashup. Facebook user says Spottermain. Miguel says, go Cubs. Missy Lawrence says, I'm pretty sure my glare transferred through the screen there. James S says, no. Boo. Miguel says, potato camera. Tamara says, yes. Facebook user, funny face. Or a laughing face.
Okay.
Facebook user says, never. Dan says, my money is Anastasia wins it and she can't log in.
I feel like you said these already.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Facebook user, hold up. Did I walk in on eye daggers for some reason? LOL.
It's possible. It's possible.
Rick Lawrence says, I call bingo. Facebook user, if it lands on James, I'll take it off his hands. Ooh. Matthew Seward says, operator error. Chris Mitchell says, worked out pretty well for me last time that happened. Mitchell. It did work out for you.
Mitchell.
Tamara says, I need it. LOL. DeHef says, I made it. I'm here. Hi, DeHef.
What's up, DeHef?
Facebook user says, good evening to all of you weird people.
We love the weird people around here. It's kind of in the name.
And again, if I'm reading off Facebook user, please accept StreamYards. I would be ever so grateful to you.
Don't make her cry.
So I make sure I get your name on the wheel.
She's gonna cry.
Sunny Patel says dark screen of death. LOL. Miguel says, I'm glad.
Oh, that's back when we refreshed.
Yeah, I'm glad Hef. I was getting worried. The Hef missed you too, Miguel. Missy Lawrence says the awesomeness is too much for the camera to take.
It just
this cover has to come to our house. Sandra Mandel says hello, Sandra.
Hello, Sandra.
Missy Lawrence says it almost looks as good as my attempt.
Listen, I will never be able to get to that level, but I'm gonna try. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh my gosh. It was so good. I'll show you after the stream. It's so good.
Facebook user says, oh no, I'm not gonna say that again.
Okay.
Sorry. Tamara says, I thought I missed this live. You did not. We started late tonight.
Girl. You're good.
So we went out of town for the day. So yes.
Get over there. What are you doing?
The head says, Misty, you know if I win, it's coming to you. Aw. Tamara says was busy with prom stuff. LOL. No worries. Prom is very important.
Yes.
Very important.
I went to 30. That was a bit of a player.
I went to 2. No, I only went to 1. I only went to 1 prom.
I was all over prom.
My senior prom.
I was prom.
No, I went to 2. Oh my gosh. I forgot. When I was in college.
You did.
I went to prom.
You did?
Yeah.
You were one of those people.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
Yeah. I did. I handed.
She's like, I was. I did.
Facebook user says violins have been selected.
Yep.
Jared Borden says, how many weirdos are going to be at Planet?
Great question.
Yes. It's going to be Misty, Rick, Anastasia,
David Mansell. Are you working the table? Are you going to be there?
I thought David Mansell was going to be there.
I want to ask the man directly.
Alex, Clarissa. I don't know if their youngins are going to be. I don't know if their youngins are going to be there.
I know. Selfish, but I want to see them.
I understand though.
Yeah, I know. I do. Yeah.
Because sure. I mean, our youngin's not going to be there, so I mean.
Ooh, I think you may just irritate a lot of people by that one.
He will be there on Thursday for setup and for whatever we do as far as.
Hey, you don't have an argument with
dinner.
I'm just saying you may have.
But he won't be at the show.
Right.
Yes, it's just a little too much.
It's a lot.
Who else? Sonny Fish Rudy.
Sonny Fish Rudy, yes. Todd.
Todd. Sorry, Todd.
Don't take it out on her, please. She doesn't know.
I'm a little tired. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. I'm getting everyone. Let's see. Dan, Steve, Flydick.
Yes. Aaron Reese. I'm assuming since he's a local guy.
Yeah. Aaron might be there.
Yes. And weirdos wise.
I think that's all I can think of, unless someone else tells us they're coming. I don't know. Facebook user Kim was just like, James is going. Bye.
Right. She was just like, James will be there. Hold on. I just got this thing I gotta do. Sorry.
Dan says Planet is going to be, wait for it, amazing.
I think he's trying to say something there. I think he's trying to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's trying to say something there. I smell what you're stepping in, Dan. A pile of poo.
SSBM says hi, all.
What's going on, SSBM?
Miguel says thanks, Hev. I appreciate, but it should go to Misty.
Oh, nice.
Anthony Aguilar says we missed you at WinterCon, Kim. Missed you too, Anthony. Missed all of you guys.
So good to see you guys. Yes.
Oh, Anthony, he's the one that works at. No, Henry works at ACT.
Yes.
Okay.
Anthony works at LAX.
That's right.
I don't want to say too much, Anthony, because it is the internet. But yes.
I was gonna tell Henry that I had JJ in his little blanket.
Don't say it. Henry might watch the video later.
Yes, he's been using the ACT blanket.
Yeah.
Facebook user Misty, don't worry. If I win it, I'll have Jeff send it to you.
Who said that?
I think that was Tina.
Tina, nice. So freaking
Tamara says,
sweet.
am I showing up correctly? Yes, you are, Tamara, showing up correctly.
Thank you, Tamara.
Michael Palmer says, hello, Jeff and Kim. Hello, everyone, Jeff and Kim. Hello, Michael.
Hello, Michael. How you doing, brother, man?
David Mansell says, I'm glad you had fun at WonderCon, but now it is time for Planet.
Yeah. And David gets it. David totally
Miguel says, hey, Michael. Miguel says, how you doing? Love my boy, Mike.
Moist.
Michael Palmer says, hello, Miguel. Michael Palmer says, I'm doing great as always. Facebook user says, hi, guys.
Hello, Facebook user. How are you?
Todd Irwin says, Planet Comic-Con is going to be lit.
For show.
Miguel says, I'm glad now. Oh, how is 42 coming along? Rick Lawrence says...
42 what?
Maybe the age of 42? I don't know.
I'm not 42.
No. He's talking to Michael.
Oh, okay.
Rick Lawrence says, you were late. Oh, I read that one already. Keela Park says, hi, hey everyone, sorry I'm late, but I'm here now. Hey, Keela.
Keela, you're never late. You're always on time.
All
Thank
good.
you so much.
Michael Palmer says, one day at a time. Feels good. James Dunn says, just reaccepted StreamYards into my carts. Thank you, James. Yes, I can see you now. Michael Palmer, was it your birthday recently?
Yeah, dude. Let's know.
Did I miss it? I'm not on the socials, so if it was your birthday, I would have missed it.
If it was, happy birthday, bro.
Yes, happy birthday. Miguel says, Keela, pass the tardy sauce. Dan says, Moon Dameron.
Moon Dameron. I like that.
James then says, LOL, Jeff has no idea who Poe Knight is.
I swear to God. Who said that, James?
Yeah.
All right, you're officially off the list. Off it.
Tamara says, Poe Knight. Tamara says, "Oh, I didn't mean to go all caps." Oh, all
no,
good.
You scream that stuff. You do it.
Missy Lauren says Oscar Knight Poe, the long lost non-relative of Edgar Allan.
Ooh, that's actually good.
Tamara says I can't tell if my stream is messed up. I don't see any of these comments being read. I'm just behind.
Yeah, Tamara.
Just really behind. Jeff was giving updates about the show and about the day, and
we're a bunch of gabs.
We're just super behind.
We're just a bunch of gabs around here.
James Dunn says pilot of Conchu.
Nice.
Tamara says the show is awesome.
Did he spell it correctly? That's the question.
I'm sure he did.
Let me see. Where's it at? Nope.
Oh, really?
It's with an S, not a C.
Oh. Missy says Daniel would that not be the fist of the resistance instead of rebellion?
Now she's getting the technical.
Oh, Dan says resistance, rebellion, tomato.
There you go.
James says that some of the things you and Robert were yelling.
Some of the what?
Some of the things that you and Robert were yelling.
I don't want to talk about it. When it happens in Vegas, stays in Vegas.
Dan says barbecue stain napkin commissions. Todd Irwin says Joe Rubenstein inked a Bernie Wrightson illustration I bought at an old Planet Comic Con back in the day.
That's sick.
Dan says I never leave home without a few blanks in my bag.
Yeah, I mean, it's just traveling with it, you know. Dan's a machine. He gets like the cargo crate, you know. He'll cargo this stuff out. I ain't got the money around that.
Yeah. David Mansell says it is the famous barbecue Ahsoka sketch.
It is. And I know that particular piece went to a lovely home.
It did.
Yes.
Todd Irwin says must have been Chris Mitchell. David Mansell says nothing is cheap in California, period.
Nothing.
Scott Newton Jr. says I can attest to that. Yeah. It is not cheap. Jared Borden says, the voice actor for Ahsoka will be at Planet.
Bruh. Yes.
I haven't even looked at the lineup of the actors that are coming to Planet this year. I normally look. I have no clue who's coming to Planet.
You should check it out.
I should. I guess I'm just so
busy.
I'm busy.
Bombing it up.
And this will be. It's not like he's okay.
Oh boy.
He's gonna be with my mom. You know, when we're at the show. So it's not a huge deal. And he's at daycare during the day anyways. It's just sometimes we're late, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we're at the show late and then we have dinner and then we get home late. I don't know how he's going to be without us being there almost all day. You know what I'm saying? Like we get up so early and get home so late. Typically, it's like we won't even see him.
Well, we may not, but here's the thing. We have him in the best hands possible. Your mom and dad are fantastic.
Yeah. So I'm just not thinking about anything else but him right now.
Well, just imagine you used to spend weekends with your grandparents.
Yeah.
This is just him getting started spending weekends with his grandparents.
And I had a blast spending weekends with my grandparents.
So it's all good, baby. It's all good.
Oh, yeah, my dad will spoil the crud out of him.
Yes, he will.
Oh my gosh. Dan says, Jeff, I need you to rest your voice for Planet.
I'm trying, Dan. I am.
Todd Irwin says, Jeff gonna meet Ahsoka again in exactly 2 weeks.
I mean, if I can have my way about it, I will.
James Dunn, wahahaha. Dan says, hey, I already read that. Jake Sutliff, yo, Ed Weirdos, how's everyone doing?
What up, Jake? How you doing, brother, man?
Oh, do I have Jake's name?
Well, you better get it on.
I don't think I do.
Get it on. The voice is getting better, Dan. It really is.
Oh, I guess I didn't.
Oh.
Tamara says, doing good. How are you doing? James Dunn says, also someone had Stan sign a blank. Then they had a sketch of someone beating the tar out of Stan Lee's zombie.
Oh, wow.
Huh. It was shocking. Huh. Dan says 529 equals way to go. Thanks, Dan.
Nice.
We're trying.
We're trying.
Michael Palmer says that swear jar is going to make JJ rich.
Oh, yes. Yes.
By the way, Dan, we are definitely starting this 529 because Jeff and I know what it's like to have student loan debt. Oof. And we would love for our son not to have that. I mean, I don't know how much money we'll be able to save by the time he goes to college, but
something's better than nothing.
Something's better than nothing because student loan debt is
oppressive.
Yeah, awful. And we would not like to have him. We are definitely going to push for scholarships for him and stuff like that, and say let him know the importance of scholarships. And yeah. If we don't have to take out any loans, that would be fantastic. But by the time he goes to school, just the price of school is just going to be just ridiculous. Yeah. James Dunn. So Hawkeye and Stretch.
Oh, Archer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Mark Solopek says hello. Hello, Mark.
Hello, Mark.
Sunny says, what is the mashup? It's Poe Dameron and Moon Knight.
All kinds of Oscar Isaac right here.
Let's see. Dan says Archer and Armstrong is a buddy comedy. It's one of the classic Valiant books. Yep. Valiant is really a solid storytelling company.
Yes, they are.
Excuse me. The problem is that the Vin Diesel movie Bloodshot dropped during the beginning of COVID and nobody was able to see it in theaters. Yeah. Why is Archer and Armstrong something to do with Bloodshot? Or is he just saying that Bloodshot didn't get his dues? No, I know that, but he's saying because Bloodshot didn't get its dues, people don't really know Valiant as well.
Right.
I understand. Okay.
One of the big pushes for making a movie is to bring attention to the publisher.
Right.
But the timing was just, they didn't know. How could they? But still, it kicked them in the butt. So.
Right. Yeah. Tamara says, Poe Knight.
Nice.
Am I showing up as Facebook user? You are not. You are showing up as your name. You are good.
Good, dude.
James Dunn, and it was terrible.
Terrible.
Dan says, the Fist of the Resistance. Facebook user says, okay, I think I'm StreamYarded now.
Nice.
Put me on the wheel, even though I might pass out, but I shared.
That sounds like Ryan.
It sounds like Ryan. It's actually still showing up as Facebook user, but I do have your name on the wheel. Sunny says, fun fact, today Vashruti is driving and I'm in the passenger seat, LOL.
Nice.
You guys are always driving.
Your machines.
Tamara says, LOL. James Dunn says, fun fact, I'm working and sitting in front of the computer.
Oh. Just either.
Tamara says, LMFAO, it's fine. Blame my mother. It's always her fault.
Tamara, don't take this away from me.
James Dunn says, cool monster talk.
Yeah.
Yes. Misty says, yay, Auntie Misty for the win.
Absolutely. Nailed it.
Jared Borden says, sounds like he's going to be a lover of all things horror.
Yes.
Yeah. Misty Lawrence, David Maysel says, Misty Lawrence wins. Yes. Eli Salazar says, what's up, brother and familia?
What's going on, Eli? How you doing, brother, man? Thank you so much again for coming and hanging out with us. Freaking made our weekend, brother. Made our weekend. Love your face.
Let's see. Scott Newton Jr., what's up, Eli? Long time no see, bro. Right. Jared Borden, gotta go through the back door at Clint's. Okay, so she's just not letting people through the front door.
That makes sense.
Interesting. But like, if you were a client that's never been to Clint's, you wouldn't know that there was a backdoor entrance. Interesting.
There's always
Interesting.
Yep.
Eli says, what's up, Scott, my brother? Dan says, hey, be careful. This is not the Wednesday show. LOL.
Yeah, what I was saying.
Yeah. Excuse me. James Dunn says, was too busy watching Sonic.
Oh, I want to see that so bad.
But we haven't seen the first one.
I want to see that too.
Yeah. Jared Borden says, hey, they got Main Street all jacked up with construction. Ugh.
Oh, nice.
Great. I wouldn't want to go downtown with construction.
Going on, really.
Ugh. Scott Newton Jr. still recovering from WonderCon. Going to a con is way different when you got two little kids in tow. Oh, I bet. That's why we're not taking JJ to the show at all. I mean,
not for a while.
No. I mean, Nana will be there that weekend, but the thought of trying to take care of sales and talk to customers and then take care of a 6-month-old. No. No. Custom Media says, love how you did the chest symbol.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Speaking of Brittany, how are you feeling?
Yes.
Are you have to be just like moments away from giving birth.
Hopefully you're not anxious. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Hopefully you're feeling
sort
of good.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
I did not enjoy birth. I mean labor.
No.
But
or the birth, to be honest. The birth was
yeah. I mean, I'm glad I experienced it. But
it didn't go how we
it did not go. It's But
we got him.
I'm a lot older than a lot of probably.
Yeah, you're just ancient.
I am ancient.
You're just ancient.
I think there's a reason why younger people have a lot of babies because, my body is torn up still from it. I can still recently, just within the last couple of weeks, my incision has been kind of hurting again.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
We don't want to discourage you, Brittany. You're.
Oh no! Everyone's
already too far.
Pregnancy is different, but yeah. I just had a rough pregnancy and delivery, but everyone's is different.
Right.
SM, who is Moon Knight matched up with? Poe Dameron. Mitch Offenbacher looks absolutely amazing, Jeff.
Oh, thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Tamara says Scott Newton Jr. We learned that at GalaxyCon we had all 4 kids with us. I was exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys were awesome. You guys were just doing it how like the role model for awesome con parents. You guys were awesome.
Yeah.
My name's Jeff.
James Dunn says 99 Luft balloons. Eli Salazar says hi. Anthony Aguilar says Jeff's giggles are sounding like Muttley. There, yeah.
That's it.
Muttley, yeah. Eli Salazar says, Scott, are you going to Comic-Con Revolution? James Dunn says,
wait, what's Comic-Con Revolution? Is that?
It must be like another California show.
Well, yeah, but tell me about it, please.
James Dunn says, don't die, Jeff. James Dunn says, I got a ticket. Eli Salazar says, Jeff, how was the tamales?
Well, I want to say that we loved them, but unfortunately, we did not have a chance to eat them. I hate it. It makes me sick. We got out of the room late the next morning when I had planned on eating them, and I feel terrible. Like I want to lie and say, "Oh, they were great," but I don't want to lie. Like I don't lie. So we didn't have a chance to eat them. But please don't be mad. We really, really do want to have some. I feel terrible. Yeah, we yeah. Now, yeah. I still feel terrible.
I'm sure that they were probably really good.
They smelled delicious.
I mean,
I'm so sorry.
I've never had a bad tamale. Jimmy the Human says, hi, Kim. Hi, Jimmy the Human. I'm sorry I missed you.
He was so
I would have given you a big hug.
He was so hurt that you weren't there. No, he was having a great time.
Oh, great. Thanks. Dennis Amina says, any chance you make it to Awesome Con?
When is Awesome Con? I don't know.
Scott Newton Jr. says, Tamara, OMG, right? Cons with adults equals fun times. Cons with kids equals put that down. Don't run away with Spider-Man. Can we go look at a different BB-8? Right. We've already seen all the things this one does for 20 minutes now.
Yeah.
Tamara says, I really hope he does. James Dunn says, LOL, I do not consent to taking things from hands. I did not consent to taking things from hands.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Scott Newton Jr. Oh, what's that one? Tamara says, yes, these wallet goblins kept asking for the most expensive items. LOL.
Of course.
James Dunn, it's a small Comic-Con in Ontario, California, from some of the old management of LBCC. Oh, Long Beach. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ontario, California?
Yeah.
I've never even heard of Ontario, California.
Wow. Brittany says, this is such an amazing cover. Hopefully StreamYards updated my name to Brittany Appio. It did.
Oh,
thank you.
Yes, thank you.
James Dunn says, it's pulling in some good guests too. Oh, cool. Eli Sutherland says it's on May 21st and 22nd at Ontario Convention Center. Can you not see my comments, Jeff? We can now, Eli. And we're just still behind. We're about 20 minutes behind on comments, so sorry.
We're slow.
Scott Newton Jr., Tamara Campbell, Wallet Goblins, so true. Like, dude, I don't think you know the value of the money that daddy makes.
Oh, no.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Tamara says, I went to prom each year of high school, LOL, but seeing my oldest at prom wrecked my emotions. Oh, I bet.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, our son's 6 months old, and I'm already like crying that he's like
going to the crib.
Yeah, going to the crib. Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine when he's like 17, 18 and going to prom. And, oh my gosh, it's going to be the worst.
I also feel like maybe Tamara was trying to humble brag, like compete. She's like, well, I went to prom every year.
I know, right?
Oh.
Good for you.
Good job,
Tamara. Todd Irwin says, I never went to any proms. Actually, I didn't go to a single dance. LOL. Oh.
Oh, Todd, I'd dance with you.
Yeah, I'd go to a dance.
You can dance if you want to.
I actually enjoyed like homecoming, and I went to homecoming every year, and I went to oh gosh, so homecoming was always in the fall. What was the one in the spring?
The spring mixer.
Spring mixer in high school? No, that was junior high. There was like a mixers in junior high. There was
homecoming, the mixers were in the spring, is what I'm saying. Great. Now I can't think of the name of the frickin' dance. It's almost like
homecoming, and there was one when it was always
something under the sea.
No, it wasn't Sadie Hawkins. Court warming. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you had the king and the queen.
Yes. I was like, court. Court warming. There we go. Good night. Facebook user says, hello, all. Scott Newton Jr., we're saving up to go to Ren Fair for our next big family trip. Definitely got to hold off on cons till the Wallet Goblins get older. Yeah. Sure. We used to go to Ren Fest.
Yes,
it probably is. It is. We would love to take JJ to that when he's a little older. Yes. My only thing is I went several years ago before JJ was even a glimmer in our eyes. I went with my niece and my niece when she was maybe 1. My sister-in-law and my mom. So it was like a girls thing. And my niece was eating something. I don't know if it was sweet. No, I think it was like something sweet. And it was a warm day, and I don't think a bee flew. There was bees everywhere at this Ren Fair, and a bee flew on her mouth and stung her in the face.
Was it
Maddie.
What?
Yeah, when she was like 1.
Tell me about that.
I could have sworn I told you about it, but yeah, the bee stung her, and we had to rush her to like the medical tent, and I mean she was fine, but it was not fun at all. I mean, that bee was just crawling, and before we got a chance to swat the bee away, I mean, it just stung her right in her face. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
They are the pollinators.
Yeah. Eli Salazar says, my Facebook ID broken. It is not. Jared Borden says, I figure Mr. Lighty would be there. As far as I know, he's going to be there.
Heck yes, man.
Yeah. Scott Newton Jr., Tamara Campbell, and then I just send them back to mom.
Right.
Misty says Kim has shared that info, and we have already worked out that I have to Xerox myself so that Dan can have one version of me working at the booth, and the real me gets to play with JJ.
Well, I mean, if you have that technology, then I feel
like that.
You could be using it for far worse things. So I approve.
Dan says working one stop is Dan, David Mansell,
nice,
Alex, Clarissa, the Campbells, Rick Lawrence, and Misty Lawrence.
Wait, Stasia's not going? Or is she not working?
No, they're just not friends. So
fair enough.
He doesn't.
She seems to be doing that to everyone.
Tamara says LOL, and he did. Facebook user says what? Eli Salazar says can see my comments. Yeah, we can see your comments. Tamara says damn moon should come to me. LOL.
Uh-oh. Tamara's making her claims.
Yeah. Facebook user says I can't, Eli. Dan says they are really behind. Yes, we're very behind. Tamara says I can, but I think they are catching up on comments. Yes, we are. 20 minutes behind. Yes. Can someone tell Jeff how the tamale? Can someone tell Jeff how the tamales from Eli? Oh,
that's
Michael Palmer. The subtitle is misspelled Leidic, and that's pretty funny. Eli says gotcha. Misty says whoever had the thing for Carl and Ellie, Enzo rings now has up-themed rings. Aww.
Enzo, I don't know what that is.
Are those silicone rings that they did like Marvel and
I know Groove Life is silicone rings.
Oh, maybe it was Groove Life. Enzo sounds really familiar.
It does, but I can't picture it.
You know what? Enzo sounds like the person that the group that makes those figurines. Those might be for Christmas figurines, but maybe not. I don't know. Michael Palmer says Wednesday was my birthday. Happy birthday, Michael. And Eva's birthday is Monday. Happy birthday.
Happy early birthday, Eva.
Yeah. Eli says next year's WonderCon will be lit.
For sure.
Michael Solopek says LOL. Chris Mitchell says post Spectre. Eli Salazar says it was a pleasure meeting you all at WonderCon.
It was fantastic, bro.
James Dunn says my first real experience with Moon Knight is this show. So
really,
I guess
I thought he was a more popular character. I guess. Oh, maybe I'm just weird. I just really like him. I like weird characters anyway. So, well, I hope you dig the show. I gotta watch it.
I hear good things about it.
I've heard nothing but good things.
Yeah. Scott Newton Jr., it was awesome seeing a fellow Ed Weirdo in the real world.
Yes.
And the show is freaking awesome. I'm loving it so far.
Nice.
Eli says, Scott, you should check out Comic-Con Revolution, $45 for Saturday and Sunday. That's not bad. Dan says they just added Elvira to Planet.
Oh wow.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Eli says, I like Moon Knight. Scott Newton Jr. says, I love Elvira. Eli Salazar says, Elvira, meow. Exactly. Missy Lawrence says, Stasia started going to overnights with her grandparents at 3 months. Yeah. They lived 4 hours away, so she would go down on a Friday and come home on a Sunday. It was hard to do, but she has never had separation anxiety, so that's one positive to look at. Of course, we are a different kind of people. No, and I think it's been positive, like with taking him to daycare. He doesn't seem to have separation anxiety from us that we've noticed. I mean, because we have him at night and on the weekends, of course. But I think that's one good thing about taking him to daycare.
Yeah.
Is
he's getting used to it.
I mean, he doesn't seem to have any kind of separation. I mean, I drop him off with Grandma Susan in the morning.
Yep.
And he doesn't cry. He doesn't.
He's like, let me go, Mom.
He's looking around at all the other kids and they're looking at the TV. I mean, he could care less if I'm there. I mean, I'll be like, bye, buddy. I love you. And he's not even looking at me. I mean, so yeah,
that's been,
yeah, that's been not a problem. And he knows, he's been spending a lot more time with my mom, so he knows her really well.
Yes.
And it's funny because her voice and my voice sound really, really similar.
Yeah.
And I think that that's really helpful because he associates her with me a lot, and I mean, there's videos of him just cracking up with her.
Hard. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So I'm not worried about that. It's probably more me than anything.
Probably.
It's me.
Yeah.
Aaron Hollander says this looks great as always. Thank you, Aaron.
Appreciate it.
Chris Mitchell says you should get some Elvira Blank signed for Jeff to draw on. Matthew Seward says, Jeff, have you used your famous artist card since you have been back home?
No,
he has not. And we went and had barbecue when he came home. So Missy Lawrence says, side note, so Jeff, these are really good covers for inking, huh? Think carefully before you answer because Ricky has a commission idea when you open your list.
Well, I'm currently inking right now, so I will tell you when I'm done. I'm having fun so far.
Eli says, I want Elvira's signature. Todd Irwin says, Elvira's been there twice already in the last 10 years or so, and she was at Crypticon KC a couple years ago as well. I was hoping for some live-action Star Wars guests, specifically Mandalorian Book of Boba Fett.
Nice.
You said you were hoping. So, do they have anyone from Star Wars at all?
I don't know. I haven't looked myself. I've been so traveling.
I didn't even know Elvira's ever been to. I've seen her in the California shows, but I didn't even know she went to Planet.
I think Crypticon would make a lot of sense. It's a horror show,
but. Tina says, Kim, am I still showing up as Facebook user? This is Tina. You are not Tina. I am seeing your name. Thank you so much. Facebook user says the Armorer was last year.
Oh, yes.
Michael Solopek says, I hope and like to be on the wheel too, LOL, so I can win this amazing mash. You are on the wheel. Well, before I
How many promises you can't keep?
I know Mark is on there. Yep, Michael, I got you on there. Missy says, Ryan Ambrose, you have already swiped one Moon Knight from the Lawrence house. Don't even try taking this one. LOL.
She's talking that
Facebook user says, I see your name, Tina. Eli says, Star Wars Celebration is in May as well. Getting Giancarlo and Jones's autographs.
Nice.
Or
Giancarlo Stanton. No, that's Giancarlo Stanton is a baseball player. Giancarlo Esposito.
Oh, okay. So I did read that right. Okay, okay.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Missy Lawrence says, I'm really just glad these ones are getting done so we can move on to the Ahsoka Assassin's Creed mashup since he now has a good book.
I don't know what you're talking about, Misty. I mean, it was an okay book, but it got kind of ruined. There's this post-it that said "No excuses, Edwards," and it kind of just ruined it for me. I don't know what kind of maniac would put that on there, but it happened, and I had to deal with it. I've been emotionally scarred ever since.
Oh my goodness.
Kim's like, shut your mouth.
You're such a ham. Now I need to get a drink. I'm getting parched. Facebook user, I went to a new shop in my area that sells back issues and pops, and I scored a Jim Lee Sig with a COA in Midtown for $2. Wow.
Nice.
That's impressive. Sorry, guys. I need to get a drink. I might need to go grab because I don't have much left. Yeah, that did not satisfy my...
Satisfy your thirst?
It did not.
The cravings?
Oh, goodness. Chris Mitchell says, but will he actually do it? I don't know.
Mitchell, I won't.
Ryan Ambrose, okay, I'll take it as is. Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Jared Borden, they got Joe, Bob, and Darcy coming to pick a Panic Fest.
What's Panic Fest?
I don't know. Tamara says, Summer, the artwork finesser was a 42-hour hard labor. Summer. Oh, are you
the
saying
art
summer?
semester.
Oh, you were in 42 hours of hard labor with her. Oh, yikes.
Now I'm getting choked
no.
up.
I had a C-section with ours. Yeah. I was not in labor. My water broke eventually. But my water broke and I was quickly sent back to have a C-section. So Ryan Amber says, okay, since you can't sing anymore, Kim, how about a bedtime story? I don't have any bedtime stories down here. All of our stories are up in the nursery.
There once was a man from Nantucket.
Wow. Todd Irwin says, Alex Campbell, excuse me, I gave Emily Swallow an armored print I made last year, and she had to take a photo of us and the print, and I posted it on her Instagram. Oh, cool. Awesome. Brittany Conti Appio says, thank you guys. We had the baby shower today, which was amazing. Nice. I'm 33 weeks. I am scared of delivery, but whatever will be, will be.
Babe, you're going to do great.
Yeah, everything will be great. Every delivery is different. Absolutely. I suggest, I went onto Amazon, not Amazon, YouTube, and I looked up videos on like breathing techniques. Yep. Because with COVID, there was no like Lamaze class or anything like that, or pregnancy classes. Yeah. And by the time we got around to do, I had bought a pregnancy, like tutorial videos and stuff like that. But by the time we got around to watch them together, I already had a baby.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly the most convenient thing when he said, I'm here. We're doing this now.
So just look about breathing techniques and but also just trying to keep your mind just in a positive space. Yep. And they say, what is that word called? Like affirmations are really good. And just take like I packed all this stuff, which we never use, but like playing cards and games and stuff just to take your mind off of it, especially if you do have like labor and you don't have a C-section like I did, because I didn't have any labor.
And just remember this, Duder. Women are amazing. They're built for this. And women have been having kids for as long as humanity's been around. And, if they can do it, you can do it. You got this,
And you can do it. And I mean, I know you can, because I did it. And I did it through feeling
good portion
the pain. Like I had my C-section, and even though I couldn't feel them cut me open, because I had an infection inside of me, that's why we had to get him out early. I know there's some people on here that don't know that. They had to take him out 6 weeks early because I had an infection, and he was infected with the infection.
Very sick.
And he was sick. I was sick. And I could feel everything that they were doing internally when they removed him.
Pulling, pushing.
I could feel it. And no amount of epidural.
Well, and plus they couldn't give her more.
They couldn't give me any more
because of her incredibly high blood pressure and everything.
My blood pressure and all that.
It would have flatlined her.
Yeah. So if I can make it through and survive in that pain that I was in, you got this. You got this. And you got this. Facebook user says, it's pretty cool. I had a long conversation with Timothy Zahn about, it was my 50-50. Yeah. I was like, Zahn or Zahn, about his creating Thrawn. That was about the extent of my cool times. Odd Concept Media says, we revealed baby Appio's name at the shower today. Oh. Enzo Fox Appio coming soon. Oh, I love it.
Enzo Fox Appio.
That's cute. I love it.
That is so good.
Oh. Tamara says Awesome Con is the first weekend in June 1st, I believe. Okay.
First weekend in June 1st. Thank you so much.
David Mansa says Awesome Con is June 3rd to the 5th. Okay. Robert Shirley says not Kim wouldn't be that far behind in comments.
No, never. Never.
Michael Palmer, springtime safety dance. I like that. Missy Lawrence says, wow, never heard of that one. Tamara says, we had homecoming, spring formal, winter formal, Valentine's Day, then obviously prom, junior, senior year.
Y'all just like to dance.
Yeah. Todd Irwin says, my scout troop may possibly help work Rinfest KC this fall as part of a fundraising. We got info from another troop, and they make bank from working just 6 weekends. Oh, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
Rinfest is crazy busy.
Yeah.
Every time that we've been.
That shows money.
Yeah, it's crazy busy. It is fun.
It is fun.
I love going there.
Pay for it
yeah, so I love going there.
It is a lot of fun.
Tamara says, I got stung by an Asian hornet this summer.
Oh, gosh.
And it was the worst pain ever. Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry to hear that. Robert Sterling, if Jeff ever tries to get you to smell his TMNT wallet, avoid it. Oh, gosh.
Listen.
Do you even have it now?
It's in the trash.
Oh, you don't. Okay.
My mom got me in there.
Missy Lawrence says, Dan says Anastasia is too young to work the booth, but we have decided that she can be our go for this and that. There you go. Jimmy Hamilton says, hello, everyone. Hi, Jimmy. Oh. David Mansell says, I have books for her. There we go. Missy says, Enzo does Disney and Star Wars, and Groove Life does Marvel Silicon Rings. Enzo, yes, they do Disney. Okay. I knew that name sounded familiar. Rick Lawrence says, after all of the wins, I had an oasis this week, and the Moon Raven needs to come to me. Ooh. You did. You won twice, and Jeff won twice. Yeah. Tamara says, listen, I never won anything, so Poe Night, damn moon, should come to me.
She's like, Poe Night, damn moon.
Robert Sterling says, you never win, Rick. It's just your imagination. Rick says, who is this Robert guy? Right? I don't think he knows what he's talking about. Right. Missy says, David Mansell, she's going to be so excited. She looks for stuff for you and Tina when we are out shopping. Oh, that's so sweet, Anastasia.
I mean, I guess.
James Dunn says, I need an Elvira Sig. LOL. Jared Borden says, they've got 3 of the voice actors, and I'm sure Chris isn't done announcing guests. Okay. Todd Irwin says, Kim, only Star Wars guests at Planet Comic Con are from the animated Clone Wars. Oh.
She's a big fan of the.
I like the Clone Wars, so I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, dude.
Because I typically always get one autograph a show. Yeah. I'll have to look. I have not even had a chance to check it out. Tamara says, "Wait, am I on the wheel?" Yes, you are.
Absolutely.
Well,
you're in the wheel as Tamara or the Tamara.
Shut your mouth.
Tamara.
Facebook user says, "This is Liz. You don't see my name. Not yet, Liz. I mean, I do have your name on. I saw it whiz past on Facebook, so I was able to grab it, but I don't see your face, your name on StreamYards. It's still showing up as Facebook user. But that was as of 8:44, so 10 minutes ago. Scott Newton Jr. I've gotten one Elvira Siggy from a Kickstarter book. Comic book she did. I freaking love it. Nice. James Dunn. I did get that Sig on a Gustav Frigg pop. Nice. Fring pop. Tamara says, can't be talking smack about needing it if I'm not on the wheel. Aww. Facebook user Misty Lawrence, where can I fix where they can see my name? Oh, okay. Misty probably will get you squared away. Yeah. Aaron Hollander, I am jumping on the Moon Knight craze for this book. David Mansa says, log into StreamYards and it should fix it. Yes. James Dunn, reheating super cheesy Chicago-style pizza is hard. LOL.
Oh, I'd do it. I'd give it a go. I'm a fat guy.
Facebook user, I can't find it. Robert Shalane says, it's in the original post. Click the link. James Dunn says, Scott Newton Jr., I got a pic with Cassandra at an event. LOL. Robert Shalane says, yeah, me too. Scott Newton Jr. says, James Dunn, lucky. Liz Mills, thank you. Yep, I can see you now, Liz. Thank you. Rick Lawrence says, I know a good bedtime story. Jeff, tell us about the. Oh, no. We're going past that.
Tell us about what? What's up?
The time you met Doctor Who. Robert Sterling says, I got her sick at Knott's years ago. We need to catch up on comments.
Of course we do.
Jared Borden, Panic Fest is a week-long horror film festival here in KC at Screenland Armor. Oh, interesting. Tamara says, breathing techniques help me with all of my kids and trust your body.
Yep.
Yes.
Kimberly's breathing techniques were guttural roars.
Oh yeah. I'll have to admit, I did not use any of my breathing techniques, but I was just groaning in pain the whole time. So I could not breathe.
But it was not funny.
No, not on the table at the time. It was not funny.
It was very bad.
What was really sad was once they got him from, out of me, they had
basically immediately take him.
They had to take him, back, but they said, "Do you want to hold him?" And the sad part is I had to tell them no because I was in so much pain.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to enjoy it.
Right.
And I didn't want the first thing my son to experience was me groaning in pain.
Brittany, you're gonna do great.
Yes. That was just my experience. Not ever did we expect that I was gonna have a massive uterine infection that popped up. We had no idea that was even a possibility.
Nope.
So, yeah. If you feel you're leaking fluid, you might be.
And go
get it checked out and maybe get a second opinion.
Yes.
Because we're pretty sure that is the reason why I got the infection.
We are not pretty sure. She's pretty sure. I'm 1000% sure.
Yes. I was leaking fluid and that opening allowed for an infection too.
And we had a doctor who was supposed to tell us and didn't.
Richard Butler says, hey guys, I'm late to the show tonight. You're just in time. We're going to roll in just a bit, so you're not late at all. Missy says, sorry, Liz was still cleaning the comic room. Can't wait to post pics. Yeah. Facebook user says, Moon Dameron. Clarissa Campbell says, this would look great next to my Leia that has the same size emblem behind her. Yeah.
That's true. Boom.
Facebook user says, hey.
Hey.
I don't know who that is, though. I want to make sure I get your name. Oh, Brennan.
Ooh, excuse me. Hello, Brennan. Good, we're done.
Perfect. I only have a couple more comments too.
Nice.
Brittany says, holy goodness, Kim, you are a superhero. Well, thank you. It was, I told Jeff I wanted to at least experience being pregnant once and having a baby once. I definitely got that experience. I got what I asked for. Tamara says, oh, what about New York Comic Con in October? Because we need you there too. LOL. That would be fun. I don't know if we'll have the funds for New York this year, but that would be fun.
That is the only downside. Like I was talking about WonderCon, that is the only downside to the financially not so hot cons is that it makes it to where I can't afford to go to new cons on my own. So unless they're going to guest me a table. Ugh.
Yeah. James says Eraser Dramedy, that wallet was toast. Yes. Liz Mill says, hope you can make NYCC this year. That would be awesome.
I'm going to try.
He said he's going to put his app in.
Who said that? Who said that?
I guess probably Steve Leidick.
Nice.
Richard Butler says, how is everyone's Saturday going? So far, so good. It's late. I'm already ready to go to bed. I would have already been in bed by now.
Yeah.
Chris Mitchell says, okay, now tell us about when you met Dr. Who. Nope, we got to roll. Facebook user says,
the fans want it.
Kim, for women to say no initially right after having a C. My wife had to do the same. What? Roger says, that's typical, Kim, for women to say no initially.
Right after having a cesarean, I'm sure.
Oh, my wife had to do the same. Oh, about not holding the baby. Is that what you mean, Roger?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a serious medical procedure.
It wasn't when you see, so you see those videos. Sometimes they don't show you the C-section surgery, but you see the mom, getting to hold her baby, and then the beautiful moment. And I didn't have that,
nope.
And it's just, I didn't have that.
Right.
You know,
but Brittany, you absolutely will.
Yeah.
You're going to go in there. You're going to just absolutely kill it. You're going to
knock it out.
And you're going to have
beautiful Enzo in the end.
As long
That's all
as
that
Enzo's be healthy.
Yep.
That's all that matters.
Yep.
All that matters.
Mitch says, looks so amazing. Wow. Facebook user, you are a wizard, Jeff, as always. Richard Butler says, nice piece, Jeff.
Thank you.
Martin Lee says, awesome piece. Jared Borden, the king of detail. That's for sure.
I try.
Michael Palmer, looks great, dude.
Thank you, sir.
Scott Newton Jr., another masterpiece.
Oh, you're too kind, brother.
Tina says, amazing cover, incredible detail.
Thank you, Tina.
I think that's Roger.
Yes, Kim, that's what I meant. It's quite an ordeal to experience in y'all's case.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I was dealing with stuff from hearing and seeing the things that I saw because I was, like I said, I was, I tried to kind of walk her through what was coming up next. So, coming from police and military, you see, like, not to get too graphic, but you see blood and guts and stuff like that, and
it's probably harder to see your wife's blood.
It's a whole different story when it's your wife laid out like a fish,
Yeah.
So it was, and I'm just watching. I wasn't even going through it, So
I got to see pictures though. I got to see pictures of my own.
That's a trip. See
that's a trip. My own self being cut open,
stuff being laid out. Yeah, yeah. We won't be doing that. We won't be sharing those pictures.
No,
but
no.
Yeah, but.
I did say it right, Matthew Seward. I said it right. I've been saying it right the whole time.
Sure, yeah.
Michael Palmer, no, I can't put your name on there twice. I'm sorry.
Where did
he says if I don't mention the Doctor Who thing, can you put my name in twice?
I like the way you're trying to work it. That was a good.
Like
he's got a good angle. He's like, if I don't irritate Kim, can I get a double?
All right. Do you want to do the?
Absolutely.
I've shuffled.
I need a fresh, crispy.
Robert
thank
Sterling.
you, Robert Sterling. Let's do it.
Is that Hawkeye and Groot?
Wow, Hawkeye and Groot.
Oh, that was a quick spin.
SSBM.
That was a super quick spin.
Isn't that usually how long?
No, I don't know. I feel like it goes longer than that.
Well, SSBM is like, shut up, I got it.
And SSBM is on YouTube, so we gotta look for
the you over here.
The YouTube.
The YouTubes. The tubes of you. Oh,
I can't get it to scroll, so I don't know.
Come on, don't be dumb with me.
But you should see it over here, right?
Well, just in case. There we go.
Have you started the timer?
Of course. 2 minutes, SSBM. You got 2 minutes. Congrats, Super Smash Mother. Nice.
Sounds fake.
It does, but I really don't think they
are.
Oh,
there you go. SSBM.
Hey, there we go.
Okay.
Nice.
SSBM. I know you're always on YouTube. Do you have Facebook at all? Or do you have a way to reach out to Jeff?
You can reach out to me in Facebook. Not Facebook. In YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So, send me a message to my, I think my Gmail is on there. Or if you want to go on Facebook, you absolutely can. All that we ask is that it is done tonight before we get off the stream, because
you complete.
we
send us a message.
We will be going straight up there, let my mom let her get home because she's not used to being up this late.
Since it's late now.
Yeah. So please let us know.
Send us a message, ASAP. Please. With your name. Because we definitely don't know your name.
We don't. I don't have Facebook. Sorry. No worries. Send me a message on YouTube, bro. Send me a message on YouTube. Bro.
Or could be a girl.
Could be a girl. Chica. I don't know.
Name, address, email address. If you want this colored, and if you want this graded.
Right.
So we'll go through the whole thing for that. I know you've been here several times. But
we're going to run you through it.
If you want it colored by Steve Leidick, it's $50.
Yes.
If you want it colored by Jeff, it's $60.
Yes.
And just FYI, on the coloring by Jeff, it could be a little bit of time before you get it back.
Yes.
Because of Jeff's schedule. If you want it graded, it's $75 to have it graded.
Indeed.
If you send it to Steve to have it colored and or graded, there is no shipping involved in that.
Right.
Your shipping is covered by Dan and or Steve. If it is colored by Jeff will charge a $12 shipping fee.
Yes.
So your total with Jeff would be $72. That's if you have it colored by him and shipped directly back to you and not graded. Now, if Jeff colors it and you get it graded, there is no shipping charge for that. It is still just a $60.
Long story short, if I send this to Dan or Steve for any reason, there's no shipping. If I color it and send it to you, or if I send it to you as is, it's $12 shipping fee, please.
Correct. Yes. Yep. And if it's just sent to you as is, it's just $12.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Yep. Robert Sterling says he claimed it on YouTube. Thank you so much. Yes.
Thank you.
That congrats was said with tears in my Damra. It's all good. We can do
I was told to gift to me. Said it was chill to actually give it to me. Sure, it's okay. Sure. Rick Lawrence, the wheel may not love you, but I still do. Aw.
I mean, somebody's got to.
Grass,
somebody should.
Scuba Steve. Oh gosh, Jared.
What?
SSBM is Miguel's cat.
Oh, get it? SSBM,
yeah,
Scuba Steve.
Yeah.
Nice, Jared.
If you want it colored by Edwards, you got to get in line behind me. It's actually true, actually.
Oh, I hate you so much, Mitchell.
I bet the profile pic has a sombrero on it. Maybe.
It might.
I blame it on that Robert guy messing up my mojo. Sounds good. Thank you, SSBM.
Thank you, SSBM.
Ryan says, Killer Moon Knight, Jeff. Now I can cry myself
to
sleep.
Ryan, don't you cry yourself to sleep. We love you, brother.
$12 US. Yes. Yeah, and if you're in Canada, it is probably more, more expensive?
Thank you, Ricky. It is much more expensive to ship outside of the state. So SSBM,
we would have to come up with
if you are international,
price.
we're going to have to discuss the price.
Yes.
For shipping.
Yes. So maybe go get it graded. Sean Mandel says, congrats, cousin.
Nice.
Oh, yes. Is that the whole Mandel family?
Oh, SSBM. Oh,
yeah,
it might be an M for Mandel.
I think it is. Michael Palmer says it's a kitten wearing a sombrero.
Nice.
What mojo? Canadian shipping sucks. Yes.
Canada shipping does suck.
By the way, Ryan Ambrose, if you are still on here,
bro.
2 weekends ago. Yeah, 2 weekends ago, I reshipped your prints.
Yes.
From like ages ago.
Yes.
Because it got sent back to us.
We sent it out on the print sale normal time. It was months later.
Then it got sent back to us.
We got it back.
And then we got busy with JJ.
A baby.
Oh, you got the prints. Yay!
Oh, dude.
Oh my gosh.
That is so good to hear.
Yes.
Oh.
I had to go back, and the first time around they put they spelt your city name wrong or something like that. And because of like one spelling that was wrong, they shipped the whole thing back.
That's
and whereas the United States Postal Service,
they'll
at least find something that will close and still ship it to you.
Yeah.
I guess not Canada. I guess not Canada. If you have anything wrong, they'll send it back to the sender.
Wow.
So I'm glad you got it, Ryan.
Yes.
Yeah, still waiting on coloring from Jeff. Yeah. But actually, Rick Lawrence, you're further up on the line than like Mitchell.
Oh, everybody's further up the line than Mitchell. Everybody.
Chris, just give it to me, and that takes care of the international shipping. Nice.
It's true. That's true. There won't be any international shipping. Yeah.
Robert Sterling, we playing Jackbox tonight.
Oh, nice.
Technically, they're loony. LOL. We can. Is it super late for you though? Oh yeah, doesn't like 10.
She says it will be fine. Nice.
Reroll.
Matthew Seward says.
You know that mojo, what I can play last weekend. Okay.
Ricky Lawrence.
Well,
don't start feeling yourself too much, all right? Because you want as many as I did. I'm just gonna put that out there. You want as many as I did.
I mean, I'll play a game of Jackbox. No, we probably need to let your mom
go,
and we need to
saying, Kim, shut your mouth.
We need to if she hasn't already gotten him to bed, we need to get him to bed because it's 9.
Right. So Sean Mandel says SSBM doesn't have Facebook. My cousin said for the people who really wanted tonight's piece can message me about a possible trade.
Oh, okay.
Nice. There you go.
Well, you guys work that out, please, behind the scenes, and let Jeff know ASAP, please. So what's going to be going on with it? Please. All right, we are going to start wrapping it up. Anyone else want to play? I do want to play, but we really got to get Nana out the door and home, and little man.
Jeff is just jack blocking.
Sleep.
That's what I do. Bro, that's what I do.
But yes, I would love to play.
Ryan says I will take pictures. You sent me an extra one I had, so I will eventually gift it to an Ed Weirdo when I'm feeling better. I got lots of stuff I want to send people. I have a list.
There you go.
Ryan, I'm glad you brought that up. I actually sent everybody an extra print.
Yeah. That's right.
Everybody got an extra print.
That's right.
As a thank you.
So there you go. You don't have to.
You don't have to if you want to, but you can. But all the other Ed Weirdos who ordered something, they got a free extra print.
Yes. SSBM, thank you. Have a good night as well.
Yes.
Congrats on the win.
Yes.
I am one up
the line from Mitchell since Jeff doesn't like Anastasia and I'm relieved. No, that's not how it works, Ricky. That's not how it works. I like you just fine. Anastasia doesn't like me. So I'm not going to hold her attitude against you. You're totally cool. She just doesn't like me. She doesn't want to be my friend. I don't know what to say about it. I don't know what to say.
Tina says, good night, everyone.
Good night, Tina.
You can send it to me and I'll trade them a pair of my socks.
Those must be some good
night,
socks.
Tamara. Thanks for stopping by.
Yes, good night. Enjoy prom.
Good luck, on the prom. Thanks for another awesome show, Jeff and Kim. Thank you,
Thank you for being here.
David Maysel, see you next week. Warm up for Planet. We will. I cannot believe it is only like 2 weeks away. We were just talking about it today.
So excited.
We're ready. We are ready. I think. Having to pack a baby for a whole week at another house, I don't know. This is going to be insane.
You got it.
Chris Mitchell says, I am the line.
Easy now.
Robert Sterling, I barely like you. Misty says, thank you so much, Jeff and Kim. Thank you, Misty. Here.
Nice.
T-shirts. Have you and her talked?
I have not had a chance to check them out.
Okay.
I know that she's got the Teespring.
Now that he's back, hopefully maybe you guys can talk. I don't know. His schedule might be pretty crazy. I don't know.
Might be.
You might be. I'm not going to speak for him, so I don't know.
It's insane.
Robert Stone says, but TBH,
to be honest,
I think if you weren't a super famous artist and lived in California, I think we'd be friends.
So bad. I told you about what Seward did, right?
Oh, I know. I heard about it. Night, beautiful. Night, Ryan.
I think he was talking to me.
That's okay.
Good night, Ryan.
If he was, beautiful. Yeah.
Love you, buddy.
I didn't think he was talking to me. I think he was maybe actually even talking to Tina.
No. Damn.
I don't think he's talking to me.
Okay, fine.
Todd, good night, everyone. I will be
Todd.
in Des Moines for a concert next Saturday. Are you gonna go see Slipknot? So see you in 2 weeks at Planet Jeff and Kim. Bye, Todd. Have fun.
Have a great one, Todd.
Are you gonna go to Slipknot? Is it Slipknot? Are you seeing Slipknot?
I swear.
Are you seeing Slipknot?
I'm gonna punch a dolphin in the throat.
That is Iowa.
I'm gonna.
Are you going to Slipknot?
Punch him in the throat.
Bye, Anthony.
Bye, Anthony.
I still don't know who this Robert guy is.
Yeah,
hey, Jeff, can you check your DMs when you get a quick moment?
I certainly can, Sonny. Yes.
Good night. Night, James. Matthew, super famous artist. Robert Sherlin, yes. Misty says, no worries. I'm pretty clear this week. Okay.
Thank you.
Robert Sherlin, when we walked into the restaurant, people were just staring in awe.
Robert's got to
Scott Newton Jr. Good night, Edward family. Night.
Good night, Scott. Go away, Edwards. You were trying, Mitchell.
Robert Shirley, this is the infamous Jeff Edwards does drawings that doesn't draw legs or feet.
Okay, Robert.
Michael promises Doctor Who. Rick Warren says, hey, I heard that Assassin's Creed and Ahsoka would be a good mashup. Tyrone, it's not Slipknot. It's a band I'm friends with in Index Case last ever show.
Index Case's last ever show. Oh.
Okay.
His name was Robert Paulson. His name was Robert Paulson.
Is Meatloaf still even alive?
Who?
Meatloaf, is he still alive? Did he pass away?
Like, not too long ago, actually.
Really? Oh, yeah. That makes me sad.
Are you wearing your brown pants? I'm not wearing any pants, Robert, and I can't show you that. Not on this stream. Wednesday. You just wait. You just wait.
If Little Man can get to bed at a decent time this Wednesday, I'd like to play.
Yeah. Well, it
just all depends.
Yeah.
Well, and Jeff just got back from a show.
Meatloaf died like weeks ago. Yeah, he just passed.
Yeah. And Jeff just got back from WonderCon, so I know he talked a little bit more about the show this last Wednesday, so you guys didn't play right away.
Yeah.
But maybe I want to try.
Sure. Yeah.
Maybe.
Only Jeff? Like OnlyFans? You just wait, Robert. You just wait.
Assassin's Creed is a video game, and Ahsoka is from Star Wars.
Thanks, Rick. Appreciate it. I actually did know that on both counts. I was fully aware. Thanks. All right. So, for anybody who's new or anybody who might be watching this in the future, I'm going to run through the socials real fast. I'm on Twitter, capital J, capital E658. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, all at Jeffrey Edwards Illustration. My website is Jeffrey Edwards Illustration, all one word, no capitals.com. Go check out all of it. But check out the email list at the bottom of my homepage of my website, or as we call it around here, the common list. And why? Well, I'll tell you why, because I hear you asking me why would I want to sign up for another email list. As a thank you to everybody who's on the common list, I tell you guys anything that's new, a project that I'm doing, my commission list, opening, closing, all that stuff. I announce it there 24 hours before I go public with it. So you guys get the scoop, the exclusive, first dibs. First, you guys get it. As a thank you for being on the list, you guys get to know ahead of everyone else. So check that out. We have the official Ed Weirdos fan page over on Facebook as well. Am I missing anything? I think I got it all.
I think
I got it all. So check them out if you're new around here. And hopefully one day we can get you one of these. And for all the OGs in the house, love your faces. We're going to get out of here. Can't wait to do another one of these. We got this. We got Wednesday. How many more do we have left? I planned this stuff out so much before Planet. So we got
you have
Wednesday, Saturday,
and then
Wednesday.
Oh shoot!
No, Wednesday night because we're leaving.
No, we have to leave.
Okay, so the 20th we will not be doing Ed Weirdo's Oasis because we're actually going to be traveling in a day early.
Yeah, and then the 23rd we won't be doing a live stream because we'll be at the show.
So we got one more lives. We got one of each. So we got one more Oasis and one more Mash-terpiece before Planet Con.
Depending on how the 16th goes, if the stream is a little slow, remember we mashed it up when we did an Oasis. We did a game after.
I do remember.
That was fun.
That was fun.
We actually had a lot of people.
We might actually be able to do that.
Might be.
All right, you guys, we're gonna get out of here. Wait. Yeah, Jeff really doesn't know IPS. What is IPS? It sounds like some sort of like disorder. What is IPS? He believes he creates these characters.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know IPS. I don't know. I feel like maybe he tried to say snips. I don't know. Meatloaf died January 20th. Yeah, so not that long ago. There haven't really been any scoops for quite a while. Well, I don't want to spam you guys. I'm trying to respect that you guys, if you're on other email lists and whatnot, that you might be getting inundated. And I don't want to be that guy, but whenever something important comes up that I feel I'm like, it absolutely must go out. You guys will know about it. Third might be theme park day though. Oh wait, no, I jumped way too far. Oh my lord. You're playing tonight, done. Okay. I'm about to take a walk. This pizza is sitting heavy. Nice. I can do the 20th. Nice. Wait. Oh, you can do the 20th. Nice. Robert. Third might be theme park day. So might be third. What? Third? What you talking about, Robert? Michael Palmer says common list equals peasants list. It must be what the famous people call us. Little, not even close. Not even close, Michael. Not even close. You guys are the superstars. Easily. Robert Sterling says intellectual properties. So that wasn't IPS.
IPs. I've heard of IPs.
IPs. Jeff really doesn't know IPs.
That makes sense.
I'm pretty sure IPs is I period P period apostrophe S. I'm pretty sure IPS is spelled IPS, all lowercase. So, Robert, just saying, that'd be like Jeff doesn't have any IDs. Jeff doesn't have any IDs. Robert. James goes internet protocols. Close. Ryan Ambrose says, I have Dan's phone tapped and his house bugged. I know what Jeff is doing before he does. Kidding. If anybody should know, it's you. Robert Sterling says, you've never seen IPs before. You'll know he actually changed the way he spelled it the second time.
Yeah.
You see how I read it clearly in IPs when they're capital IP? Yeah, I know what IPs are. I also don't know what IPS is. I'm pretty sure you don't.
Insane posse sauce.
I love it.
Shut up, James.
Robert goes, shut up, James. Yeah.
You can walk and play at the same time.
Nice.
That's kind of true. I got some real dirt on Jeff Edwards, and the bidding starts at 10G.
Yeah, you guys are all going to be seriously disappointed.
James Dunn disagrees. Can't walk and play. Y'all are still here. Go be parents.
Okay, we're going to. Nope. PvP. Sorry, I only have Fs. I meant Pip. Robert, you're just struggling. Edwards. He's talking about sip. he's always hitting the wrong letter. All right, you guys, we're going to get out of here. Thank you so much for spending 2.5 hours with us. We love you guys so much. We're going to be back here Wednesday. Then we got one more Mash-terpiece Theater before my big show. Well, my big local show. You okay there, Chief? What was that sound? She goes, oh, my God.
I just fell forward onto my head.
Mudley's coming back. Oh my God. She went to stand up out of the office chair.
And
she
I
almost
went to bend over. No, I went to bend over to pick up. I dropped
something between her feet.
And I almost
she almost went right under the table. And all you heard was, oh my God.
Oh my God. I really have not been drinking. I'm just a little like, ever since the pregnancy, I'm just like a little like,
wobbly.
A little wobbly. My lower half is
rotund. Coordination with her lower.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Now we're gonna go be parents.
Now we're gonna go be parents. Oh my God. Okay, we're out of here. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And we will see you guys next week. Oh my gosh. On the same
falling over time channel.
On the same, oh my God, channel at the same, oh my God.
Go color my spawn mall.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you had to do that, huh, Mitchell? And you had to read it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let you bring me down, Mitchell. I'm not going to let you bring me. No, I love you, buddy. All right, we're going to get out of here. We'll see you guys next week. You got anything else?
Bye.
Bye, Felicia. Bye, guys.
Bye. Oh my God.